Warning. What you're about to watch may include excessive and obsessive enthusiasm for action figures and collecting them. You may also witness spontaneous money spending and unapologetic nerdiness. Proceed at your own caution.
You already know what time it is. The boys are back in town. Stone and Hyper, episode 27 is at you awesome motherfuckers. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I hope you're all having an awesome Saturday. So you already got people popping off in chat. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us on this beautiful Saturday night. Sorry, I'm ahead of myself. But I need to do a little warm greeting, man. Been a month. Hyper's been going through some stuff outside life. So it's good to see your face, man.
I'll tell you what, man, it's good to be back. And every time I haven't seen that opening intro in about a month now. And that little montage cracks me up, man. That is so funny to watch. I don't know. It's just something really good about it. I love that intro, man. Good job.
Man. Dude. It's just some special moments, man. First time we got to meet. It's just I thought it was fun. And then Brian said it a couple months ago. It's kind of like an 80s sitcom intro. This is exactly what I was going for. So
and Brian, very astute, man. Stoned is rocking the Carolina blue today. Look at that.
I am.
Yeah, look at that. All right.
Baby. Yes,
what's
sir.
the occasion? Were you at a South Carolina football game or something today? What's going on?
So to be honest, the Gamecocks were playing today. I'm not a big football or sports guy anymore. I did used to watch back in the day. Ever since the Panthers lost the Super Bowl, whatever year that was, 2019,
to the Patriots,
to the that's kind of when I fell off. Marcus Lattimore left Gamecocks, and that's kind of when when I stopped being a sports fan, But this is actually, I don't know if you can see it, but this is actually a shirt for my brother's Memorial Foundation, the Steve Curtin Memorial Foundation. It's basically a nonprofit that is set up so any kind of like poker run. And for people that don't know what a poker run is, basically like a bunch of bikers or guys that ride motorcycles. You go from one, it's kind of like bar hopping, but on your motorcycle, and you go through and you collect certain cards, and then at the end there's like a raffle to see if you match your card, yada yada. You win cool stuff. It's like a really awesome raffle. But every year, the Stevie Curtin Memorial Foundation, we do like a poker run or whatever, raise money for kids whose parents were killed in automotive or motorcycle accidents, because obviously my brother was killed in the hit and run, turned her life upside down. My mom and her husband are now knee down amputees, lifelong injuries and such like that. So it's a very, very important organization to me. And it is all nonprofit, so it's very, very cool. But I was just kind of out and about, chilling around the house, and I was like, I just need to throw a shirt on. As people aren't used to seeing me in these light of colors. I think that's what threw you off. You're like, is Stone wearing blue? What is this?
Is Stone turned preppy on us? In 1 month, I leave for 1 month. He's to prep now. I'm
gonna have like a Dark Unlimited or Browning hat, and like I just got a Benelli last week. I'm gonna start shaving everything, just a mustache. Yeah, not happening. Man.
Do you ride, Stone? Do you have a bike?
I do not, man. I always wanted to. Now, when I was younger, I used to work at a motorcycle shop. I was an apprentice. I had an apprenticeship there for a little while, and I was still in high school. And obviously, after my brother, I'm never getting on a bike. I know you could go on you could just as easily die in a car or a motorcycle. It doesn't really matter. I understand that, but at the same time, I just you're so much less protected on a. It's just, so I probably will not get on a bike ever in my life, unfortunately. But man, I used to ride dirt bikes, 4-wheelers. Man, I used to love all that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But with that being said, we'll go ahead and greet the chat. We have 15 people in here tonight, so thank you all so much. Hit that like button. We'd greatly appreciate it.
Good evening, everybody.
Check out Hyperdrive.
BAC, Carbonites, Mando, Jesse. Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Good evening. Paul, Mudhorn, Star Wars Collective. We got Brian, all of our regulars. Got Eric in here. So there's the Viper Sam. What is going on, everybody? It's so good to see all you awesome motherfuckers in chat, man. Oh, we got B-Sum in here. What's up, B-Sum75?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Tonight.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much for joining us. And we have the one and only Vincent himself, runner of Carbonites.
Indeed.
Hey, thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, Carbonites, I'm loving my new, my 3 new sets. I officially have 10 sets now. I'm in the 10 set Carbonites club. Yeah,
I have 4, dude. You're fucking 6 ahead of me. Damn.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. I love those things. I'm really enjoying those. And,
that's awesome.
Kind of like my new little favorite. So
yes, sir. Absolutely.
I like.
What's that? What's up, Jesse? Yep. Awesome therapy. K-Mac, what is up? Good to see you. Man? Welcome. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We got Gage Butts. Hey, Stone, I'm the guy from. Yo, what's up, dude? Good to see you, Gage. Thanks for popping in for a little bit, man.
How's it going, man?
He's at a local Target. I was there figure hunting. I've seen him like 2 or 3 times. I gave him some stickers, and we just started talking. He's a big Transformers guy. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, dude.
Speaking of those Transformers, I was looking through some boxes, and I got a couple of my sons coming home for Christmas very briefly, and they have a huge Transformers set. And I always put them out in the collection room for them when they come home. Yeah. And I'm looking at them the other night. I'm setting them up, and I'm like, damn, I could get into these. These are a couple of these. I got an itch all of a sudden, and I'm looking at them like, oh. The last thing I need is to be collecting Transformers, but they are freaking awesome.
Well, you could just dabble. You could just dabble a little bit.
Dabble. I might dabble here and there. 2026, new horizons in 2026.
Absolutely, dude. You gotta change it up, freshen it up a little bit. What's up, Christine? Thank y'all for hanging out.
Right.
What's up, Mike? I know you're probably listening too. What's up, y'all? Hope y'all are doing well. Hyper's an honorary shareholder now of Carbonite.
I am, right. I said, all right. So you can just put the dividends right into my account. I'll send you the routing number. Right.
Oh yes, dude. That is hilarious. So y'all, we have some pretty cool news tonight. It's not all Star Wars, but we do have a little bit of Star Wars tonight that I'm very excited for. But just to kick things off tonight, I figured it would be a little bit fun. There's actually a Mezco figure that I am super interested in, and I'm getting ready to show y'all here in just a minute. It is the Mezco Incredible Hulk, and man, this thing just really wowed me, man. When I seen this, I was like, ooh, I could probably pick this up for my collection. And I don't own a Mezco figure. I've talked to a couple people in the space amongst the community about their Mezco figures. I want to get more involved with them and get a little more experience with them. Come on, laptop. So this shot right here, I love how straight up 80s this is, just like busting out like a comic panel dude. And I seen this revealed, and it went up for pre-order sometime last week. It's part of Mezco's 1/12th collective line, and this is honestly probably the coolest Hulk action figure that I've ever seen. I feel like if I buy this one, Hyper, this will be the only one that I'll ever need to buy, to be honest. Not to say that I wouldn't mind picking up Marvel Legends here or there, but like you could buy this and not buy another Hulk because the representation is just like, and something really cool that I wanted to show you, Hyper. I figured you'd get a kick out of this. And just look at these shots real quick.
Oh, I know. Yeah, they're really cool. Oh, believe me, I'm already feeling the thing.
They'll go back real quick.
Right. Like so Stone, you get Hulk, I'll get the thing. Life is all good, man.
Dude, let's do it. Yeah,
you know me, I'm kind of a thing guy. So
absolutely.
Yeah, man. That's like Stone and Hyper right there. Look at that. That's a perfect representation. Right?
It is. Yeah, dude. I don't know what you did to piss me off, dude. I think you're just like, quit buying so many Black Series and get G.I. Joe, and I'm like, no.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Hit that like button. Thank you so much, Vincent. Appreciate you, dude. No one just dabbles in Transformers. That's true.
while we're on this topic of
Mm-hmm.
Mezco, which is kind of new for us, kind of a fun new little side thing. So a couple days ago, I had to do a run into town, and I swung by the Target, and they had the Batman Returns McFarlane wave there.
Oh man,
I saw it all. It's phenomenal.
Didn't snag anything?
So I didn't. I'm a little bit short on funds this week. We'll get down into that later when we get to treat your shelves.
Cool.
Right? It's more like treat your engine compartment this week for Hyper, right? I had an emergency treat your engine compartment. So that's why I didn't have the funds, but I did see them, and I promise you, I got this feeling everybody's gonna the Penguin is gonna be everybody's favorite. The Danny DeVito Penguin is off the rails good, man.
I just want the Mare one, honestly. That one with the soft goods.
That's the one. That's the one I saw. It is so good.
That's cool that you saw it in person. Yeah, man.
I saw that one, and I actually they had 3 of them there, and they were incredible. But the Penguin is the one that I think everybody's gonna be bananas for.
After hell yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. But anyways. Yeah, so I hit it behind some. Oh,
you're a hider.
Children's. I'm a hider. I hit it behind some children's books, so I know where it is. I get paid on Thursday. I'll be going back. Yeah. So.
Jesse, thank you so much for the $3.99 super chat. Love you, cuz.
Hey, Jesse.
Appreciate you. We got Timbo in the house.
What's going on, Timbo?
What's up? Big Casey, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
It's popping off tonight, man. It's popping.
Yeah. All these beautiful people in chat. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. We hope you all are having a good time so far. And we're just getting started, baby. We just getting into it. But
so let's jump back into this Mezco thing. So you like this Hulk? Okay, all right.
I do, man. And this is what I wanted to show you, Hyper. Real quick, this shot with Thor right here. That's the Mezco Thor. Look how seamless it is with the soft goods, man.
Yep, it's
gorgeous, man. But I really wanted to show you. We'll go back and check out these shots in just a moment. What I think is really cool is that, let alone the sculpt and the soft goods, because that's something that I've always heard people just rant and rave about, is Mezco's soft goods, and they just look absolutely spectacular, to be quite frank. But what I think is badass is we got the 80s heads right here, and then right here you kind of got that 60s vibe. I figured you would get a kick out of that, man.
I do dig that a lot, because the first episodes, the first comics I had when I was about 4 or 5 years old were hand-me-downs from like older kids in my neighborhood. And so that Hulk to me is very near and dear to me. That's my first Hulk, is those 60s Hulks, you know? And then you go into the Bill Bixby Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno, which are similar to some of those. So those older 60s and 70s Hulks speak to me. That is my Hulk.
I knew it would, dude.
Sure.
I knew it would. Hey, what's up, R2G2? Thanks for stopping by, man. Thank you.
Hey, good to see you, man.
So, now I'm going to tell you. Are you aware of the price on this Hyper?
I'm going to guess that's probably a C note right there.
A C note?
$100, a hundo.
Close. Little bit higher.
All right, is it 125 somewhere?
A little bit higher.
Okay, are we talking about 2 bills?
No, not quite.
Okay.
So it's going for 140.
140. Okay.
140.
So it is.
You think about, this is going to be a 7.5-inch figure, so it's going to really scale awesome with your Marvel Legends.
Yep.
You get 6 alt heads. This one, the one that's on the figure, is the one that's in the top middle here. Then you got 4 different pairs of alt hands. That's 8 hands right here that you're getting. But not only that, let alone honestly, I would pay $100 just for the figure, because of this thing is covered in a wash. Look at all the musculature and how it pulls the shadows and gives it that depth, all the veins. It's amazing, dude. And then the teeth on the alt head sculpts, the pink on the inside of the mouth and the teeth, super clean, super precise. It's beautifully done. But what I think really takes it up a notch, and because when I seen that 140, I was like, "Ooh, damn, that's a lot of money." But then I hit this slide, and I was like, "Oh shit!" It comes with a stand. It comes with a whole extra alt hand of him holding Mjolnir, so you can put it with, if you have owned the Mezco Thor. That's a beautiful display right there. And then a street lamp, and then a bent up steel rebar, and then it also comes with this ground effect base that is also modular, so you can like take it apart and split it, have him sitting up on top of it. So with this extra stuff thrown in Hyper, does that sweeten the deal for it being at 140 for you at all?
Yeah, I mean that is so. So the answer is totally. And I know if you are a Hulk guy, a Hulk guy, that's gonna entice you. You get a lot of good stuff. A hundo for a 1/12 scale figure is expensive all day long. I mean, it just is for me. That's an expensive figure, an expensive investment. I wouldn't buy a Hulk. Well, you know me. I don't really do Marvel.
Yeah.
If I were to buy a Hulk, this would be the Hulk I would want. You know,
absolutely.
I think this. You're right. This covers all your Hulk needs. At least, you know, as long as you're not into the MCU, this is your classic comic book Hulk. And quite frankly, that's my Hulk. My Hulk, it lives in the comics, not in the MCU. So this would be the one. You know, I would as a Thing guy, I would buy the Thing, and I could probably squeeze $140 for it if I had to.
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying. You prefer the Hulk, so that's a good deal. But if this were the Thing for me, 140, I would say 125 is a little more comfortable. Who wouldn't?
Absolutely.
But you know, 140 is $15 too high, but it's still in the neighborhood, you know. But I look at it like this, Stone. You know, you can pick up, as you know, you can go to a convention and get a really, really good hot toy in the neighborhood of $125, depending on the character and the figure. 125 for a hot toy, Star Wars, right? Like
absolutely.
you just bought one, right? Remember when?
$110 that Death Watch. Yeah, man.
So I think about it in terms of, okay, so it's hard to swallow thinking about paying 140 for a figure a third the size, right? You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it is, but it's a great looking figure.
It is,
it's
man.
A great Hulk. Yeah, it's just whew, that is a little bit steep for me, I gotta say.
Something I love about the shots too, and this is what I feel like Hasbro is starting thanks to Shooting the Galaxy.
Yeah,
the thing that these promo shots do is it showcases the figure, not only how it looks from different angles, but also how it can move, what you can pull off. And these shots are just absolutely incredible. He's got the semi truck over his freaking head, and then this one here, he's utilizing the dude, look at that. That's epic, man.
So you know, here's one thing I would say about Mezco. So Mezco is famous for their awesome, detailed, stitched, tailored suits and capes.
Yeah, man,
and all of that. And I feel like so the Hulk does come with a lot of hands and heads, so that's sort of taking the place of those detailed, stitched suits. But for me, the attraction of Mezco is the stitching on the suit that's so tailored and detailed. And the Hulk just doesn't have enough of that for me.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, the ripped up purple pants, I mean, you could customize those with some, you know what I mean? So it's not like it's a highly sophisticated Mezco suit that the other ones come with, you know?
Absolutely, man. And that's you got a great point too, though, because that's really what Mezco collectors are after, is those amazing soft goods. And the thing about Hulk, and I mentioned that I had to put out a whole separate video on this figure because I just thought it was so badass, man.
Yeah.
And I kind of mentioned that too. The thing about this is the thing about Hulk's design is he's a lot of flesh. He's got a lot of skin showing. So obviously you're going to see a lot of the articulation, yada, yada. But I am just blown away by how good this looks, man. Like just the musculature on it, the veins, and the you got to think too. This is a 7.5-inch figure, and Mezco ain't going to use no cheap plastic. This is going to be a heavy, solid figure, man. You know,
I would have liked to have seen a ripped up shirt with it.
Yeah, that would have been kind of
a ripped up shirt.
Well, yeah,
right? Like,
why didn't they do that?
Throw me that. Give me that.
Some little buttons on it.
40 bones. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, I'm sure it's going to sell. It's going to sell out. It's not going to have any problem selling out. These are just the little nitpicks that I would like to have seen for that type of Mezco.
Yeah.
You know. So as a matter of fact, I just told you last night. It's funny we're having this conversation because I just got my first Christmas gift of the year, and it's a Mezco out of the blue. And we hadn't even talked about this.
And so a family member of mine, they went to a collectibles shop, and they don't know anything about figures, but they were happened to be there for getting some Christmas gifts, and they had a Mezco GI Joe, the Destro GI Joe, in mint in the box. Now I know that one's a couple years old. She got it for $55, 59 bucks, brand new Destro, and she said, "Hey, Merry Christmas, Uncle Paul. I'm going to get this for you for Christmas." And I'm like, okay, that has a fully detailed suit. It's got kind of all the same things that the Hulk has. Now, it's not as big of a figure, but for my Mezco money, I want that detailed suit. And I felt like $59 is, how can you say no? That's a great price, you know?
Absolutely, dude.
So that's why I think maybe I'm tainted a little bit at 140 seems kind of high for that, you know?
Yeah,
but,
that's fair, dude.
Yeah.
Marauder Magic, there is a articulation cut. That is what we call in the community or in the space we call a diaphragm cut.
Mm-hmm.
And that what I like too, man, is I like how when they do ball joint, do a ball joint at the waist and then a dumbbell joint at the diaphragm like this, because then you just get so much back and forth lateral motion and obviously back and forth crunch. You just get some really nice organic movement. And then I did want to point out, Big Casey, thank you so much for the $199. That means a lot to me, dude. Lot of support. It might not seem like a lot to y'all, but it is to me. So I appreciate you very, very much.
Yeah.
Joint where?
There it is.
Hell yeah, dude.
Quarter of the night right there.
Like a joint below the pecs. Yeah. That's hilarious, Mike. So yeah, I just want to talk about this thing for a few minutes. I thought it was really freaking cool. I wanted to get your opinion. I know you had just sent me that text about your niece finding a G.I. Joe Mezco. So I was like, that's funny timing. You know, I feel like this will be, and just look at the detail on the street lamp, dude. And I just feel like these are awesome accessories. And then even in the shots, you can see like they're showing you can utilize them. Hopefully it'll actually be able to be. Look at the thunderclap effect right here, dude.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that the Hulk has two joints?
He does. Yes.
Right? He's got two joints before the other two joints.
That's why he's so green, bro.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yes,
right.
dude.
Two joints. We're gonna refer this one as two joints.
Two joints. Yeah, I think I might be in for two joints here, dude. I am. I'm just feeling it, man. I feel like
it's a great looking Hulk, man.
It is, man. And $140 is no joke. That is a lot of money for. But honestly, I don't know if I'll ever buy another Hulk figure again after this one. I think it was K-Mac earlier that commented, and he said, $140 I'm holding for the Gamerverse Hulk. Can't wait. I understand that, man. $140 is definitely. I know for diehards though, they are definitely diehard Hulk fans are definitely going to grab this. What's up, Doug? Hope you're doing well, man.
Doug, how you doing, man? You know, I think I want to ask a question to the chat, and that is so.
Look at that
when
shot.
It comes to comic book Hulk versus MCU Hulk, is there a favorite? Because I know there's so many diehard MCU fans, and they don't care about the comics, and then you got the comic people who are. I am a comic almost across the board unilaterally. I prefer the comic versions of the characters as opposed to the MCU characters, but. Where do people stand on that? I know some people really like the Hulk with like the MCU outfit on and stuff like that, you know, like the pants and everything. What do you like better?
It's a great question. I would personally, I would definitely go. Yeah, Timbo's already coming back. He says comic book Hulk.
Comic book Hulk all day.
Specifically, Immortal Hulk. Yeah. And then obviously, Marauder Magic says comic Hulk. But then Brian says 80s TV Hulk.
Yeah, Brian.
Okay,
that's me. The Lou Ferrigno Hulk is my favorite Hulk for sure. Yeah, but that also it draws inspiration from the 70s Hulk from the cartoons quite a bit. So yeah,
totally, dude, totally.
Yeah.
Last thing, we'll move on to the next thing. This shot right here is just like, what are the kids now? They say that Hulk is aura farming right now. This is just such a. I love this shot, man. Whoever took the pictures for this, they went all out, man.
Yeah,
they did not play around.
It looks really good.
So the next thing that I thought was pretty cool that I wanted to, and shout out to Toy Arc. I don't always go straight here, but a lot of the times they just so happen to have a lot of the stuff that I want to talk about.
I like them. They're good. I go there myself. It's good.
I also like Bantha Skull. Bantha Skull is freaking awesome too, man.
Yep.
I was looking for the reissues we're getting some Marvel Legends reissues that I'm really, really freaking excited for. We're getting
shout out to Carbonite. Oh, Carbonite's on an island.
Dude.
Carbonite's on an island. He's an MCU Hulk guy. I respect that, man. I totally respect that. But it's an island of one over there. Everybody else likes the comic Hulk, but that's okay, man.
It's definitely a generation thing too, you know.
Yeah. Right.
So I actually have this figure. I got this from Big Bad. We have the Astonishing Wolverine here, and this is getting a reissue alongside Captain America retro card that we're getting. But this is if you want a more accurate representation for like Wolverine's introduction into comics, because this is the shorter ears. This is very reminiscent to obviously his style in the Astonishing X-Men comics, but this is also a little bit more of the vibe of how he looked. Because for people that may not know, Wolverine was introduced as a Hulk villain. That was where he made his debut, and then he did so well that he ended up getting his own comic. But when he debuted in the Hulk comic, I forget what year that was. I want to say like 63, 60 something. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm waffling.
Yeah, and then he showed up again in the 70s, and then once in the 80s with that classic comic cover and all that.
Yeah.
He got
but it does have the shorter ears, like how he had in the original when he debuted in Hulk. And this figure is absolutely awesome. The arm hair, the teeth, this is just a really, and I love something else is, which obviously the alt hands, so you can pull off poses like this. Really, really cool.
Wait a minute, is that the? So where are we? Is this a Mezco? No, this isn't a Mezco. This is
Marvel Legends. Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Oh, Mezco would kill something like this, though. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, look at the arm hair. I actually kind of like that. You know, obviously more up close you look, it's kind of weird, but like from further away, it looks really, really good.
As a representative of the hairy arms community, I totally am down for this. Right.
The women like it. My wife likes it. Let me get my ass beat. Right. But this thing is freaking awesome. I love his blades, like the thicker style blades. I really, really vibe with that. Great figure, man.
I think Cody said all my ladies like that. Is that right, Mama Mando? Can we get an all my ladies like that?
You gonna get me in trouble, bro. You gonna get my ass whooped. No, I'm just joking. But this is now we have the retro card 20th anniversary. And this is what I like about this is it's like
that's the Toy
nod. Say what now?
That's the Toy Biz package right there.
Yeah, dude. It's like that got that Toy Biz clamshell vibe. I love it, dude.
Yeah. But see here, okay, all right. I'm so glad you brought this up because I saw that online the other day. Now here's just feel me out on this. Toy Biz Marvel Legends are a class by themselves, never really quite to be matched, because the value you got in that box for like $6, right? Like you got a diorama piece, you got a motorcycle, you got the figure, you got the everything, a comic book, all of it.
Yes.
Right. And even back in the day, in like the early 2000s, that was affordable. That was like pocket change. You could walk into Kmart and come out with if you had $6 or $7 in your pocket back in 2005, you could walk out of the store with one of those, right?
Absolutely, dude.
And now this is going to be damn near $40, and it's almost like it puts a bad taste in my mouth because it's like, no, you can't do that. Like that's you know what I don't. It's hard for me to say, but I think you know what I mean. Like it's like
no, I do.
You're stealing from something that was so affordable. Now you're taking it and putting it in the opposite direction. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucks. What's up, Rebel? And we got Troy in here. What's up, boys?
Troy's watching the game. I know Troy's watching the game.
So good to see y'all.
Yep.
And I was going to hit on this too, and Curtis took the words right out of my mouth. What I love about this figure so much that's special about the 40th anniversary. Sorry, my bad.
Yep.
Is that sculpted scale armor on his chest, man. I love that. You got the classic stripe. Yep. You know, the electric freaking effect going on his shield here. This is a really awesome comic cap. Now, don't get me wrong, the new, and it comes with this alt head that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
But the new Gamerverse one that comes with, I think it's with the Venom, that cap looks phenomenal, dude. And now for $40, it definitely sucks paying $40 for this, but then you look at it and I try to like bite the bullet. Now I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. $40 sucks considering this was like like 30 or something like that. I can't remember exact price, but we do have some alt hands, some cool effects here that like these stick onto the shield, and it looks like he's getting bullets shot at him, and just the sculpted. I don't know, man. I think I know $40 is too much, but it's just like I'll pay it because it's a good looking cap, and like I'll pay that $40, and then it's just gonna be one that I bite the bullet with. And then look at this cool ass fucking World War II backdrop with the freaking bomber planes in the back. That's just so cool.
Really cool. Yeah. Here's I just said how much I like the comic book versions of characters more than the MCU, but Captain America is the rare exception. Captain America is the rare exception where I think there are some really awesome MCU designs of Captain America.
Oh yeah,
that rival. In fact, I think I might like the MCU Captain America designs more than the comic book designs, which is unusual for me. But this is a great classic Captain America. Where does he come with his World War II helmet? No, he does not. He doesn't have that.
No. Have you seen that World War II Wolverine?
The World War II Wolverine is. I'm actually considering picking that up.
That thing looks good.
It looks great.
It looks so badass.
That would be kind of one that I would probably break my Marvel rule and get. Yeah.
Dante says $28 was what this one retailed for. I thought it was like 30 or something like that. And he says I have this one, but I want to replace it with that Gamerverse one that comes with that blue Venom. I seen 3 of them at Target the other day, and I was so close, man. But I was like, no, I don't need to. Brian says, how many more glass cabinets do you have on order, Cody? just the one right now, Brian. Just the one. Mom, thank you so much for the 99 super sticker. Love you. I appreciate you.
Brian, maybe you and I can collaborate and chip in on a carport when they go on Black Friday on Temu, for
please,
Stone. Right?
Please. I need the help. I need the help, dude.
Seriously, right?
And then if y'all run out of room, if y'all need me to hold on to stuff, what we'll do is we'll get Brian to inventory everybody's shit, and I'll just keep
exactly
it at my place. Yeah,
I might actually hire Brian to come over and inventory my stuff, to put it on a spreadsheet for me.
Dude, you would never have to look for anything. It would just be like everything would be in bins, beautiful. And he's like, "All right, here's the files. He email you to you."
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Curtis says he does like his first Avenger World War II uniform from the MCU. So he's kind of with you, liking it more than the comic, it sounds like. Mm-hmm. And then RebelScum just ordered the World War II Wolverine. Yes, nice, dude.
That's a stand. That World War II Wolverine it kind of crosses over into, if you're a World War II collector, if you're, that type of G.I. Joe, it would work with G.I. Joe. Like it's got a lot of potential there. Yeah,
absolutely. It's funny that you said that because I've seen a lot of people mention like, dude, I'm just gonna get. He'll be like another random grunt among my G.I. Joes. I've seen people mention that actually.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Real quick, Mudhorn says, speaking as a non-U.S. person, the MCU achieved something most of us thought was impossible, making Captain America cool.
Right. Yeah.
Because he's kind of like he always reminded me of Scott Summers. He's like the fucking goody two shoes scout boy. Like, bro, now I feel like Cyclops is cool, and now I love Captain America. But as a kid, I was always like, man, they're always like following the rules too much,
Well, yeah, Captain America when I was a kid was pretty awesome. But I think that Chris Evans and the writers of the MCU really made him an interesting character. They really did.
Yeah.
The fact that he started out so scrawny and with that CGI, that was some great CGI.
Yes, it was.
80 pounds soaking wet, and then
crazy.
It was just great dialogue. They gave him great dialogue, great development, and so he was an easy character to love. Yeah.
What do you think about RebelScum's comment here, wishing that the World War II Wolverine had the bone claws?
100%.
That's kind of
I mean,
that's before he got the adamantium,
Yes, man, you hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah, Kevin.
Dude. That was an oversight by Marvel or something, because yes, the adamantium didn't come until the 70s, right? So in the comic book timeline, anyways. So he would have should have come with the bone claws. Absolutely, man.
Yeah. Because I think at the time of the 70s, obviously he was in Vietnam. By that time, he was working with Stryker. He had already had the adamantium placed in, right?
Right. Yeah. So, So it seems like that was an oversight. Yeah.
And Dante's confirming it was 31.9. I thought it was around like 30 or something like that, man. Thank you for double checking that. And then he also says Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoon and the first Cap movie are what made me like Captain America as a character.
Oh, the first Avenger was absolute fire. That movie was fantastic. Captain America, the first Avenger, that will always be my favorite Marvel movie, hands down. Just an absolute banger from start to finish. The way they tied in all of that Nazi Hydra stuff was so awesome.
Yeah, it was, dude. And I'm always down to watch Nazis get fucking killed.
Oh man, right?
I'm always down for that.
Remember the spy, and he hops in the submarine. Oh my god, that was
dude,
awesome!
Fire, dude.
Yeah.
And then Carbonites is saying Caps is perhaps the most quotable MCU character. I think he's right.
I absolutely, yes. You're gonna quote him, and I mean he even has a couple of Star Wars reference zingers in there too. So he's definitely,
even Spider-Man does. He's like, what's that one movie where Tom Holland Spider-Man made some kind of Star Wars reference? I forget what it was.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he did. That's right. Yeah.
Sorry, G chat. Y'all are popping off tonight. We're trying to keep up with y'all, man. We want y'all to feel like y'all are involved. We appreciate all of you for hanging out with us tonight.
Stone, this is the first time I can't remember ever talking about the MCU before, movies and characters and things. Like this is just, we do not talk about this. This is kind of fun.
It is fun, man. It's fun to like kind of change things. There's obviously Star Wars news is a little slow right there. Well, actually, I take that back. Not too slow, because we actually got something really cool to look at that I am Hyper, I haven't even gotten to talk to you about this, man. I don't even know if you've seen anything about this, but I am super thrilled. Where is it at? Come on, man. Chat, just hold up with us for a minute. Where did it go?
What you got?
Well, here, okay, I'll segue into that in just a minute, because this is something else that I wanted to talk about. So, real quick, before we get into the not so slow Star Wars news, something that's really cool is there's a distributor called Kith in like some of the Canadian northern region of the world, and what they're doing is they're releasing some. I'm not sure what this is, but they're doing some Jada Toys Gamerverse Wolverine and a Gamerverse Captain America. That's from that's the one that comes with the Blue Venom, and then this Wolverine is the one that comes with Silver Samurai. So they're single packing these. Up in Canada. So this Wolverine specifically is probably the best Wolverine, the best Marvel Legends Wolverine. The poses that I see people pull this off in, I want it so bad. And like Silver Samurai is cool. It's a cool figure. He is a cool X-Men villain, but I kind of just want the Wolverine, man. You've helped me build up my Wolverine collection, dude. This would just be like my 15th one,
Right.
Got an awesome cap. That is the cap that I want. That is like the perfect comic, everything you need comic. And it doesn't have the cool sculpted scaling on the chest, but I still thought that this was kind of cool. So if people have been wanting to pass on those 2-packs like I have, like if you're not a big fan of the Blue Venom that comes with Cap or the Silver Samurai that comes with Wolverine, hopefully at some point in time we'll be seeing these single issues. Or you can find it through third parties that ship through Canada and stuff like that. So
right.
There's even Jada Toys. So keep a lookout on these 4 as well. And then I was trying to, dude. I don't even want to tell you. Okay, this is what I was really excited for, dude.
Okay, what you got?
SH Figure Arts. Here, you know what? We're gonna close this one out. We're gonna do this. Chat, give me a moment. We're gonna do this. We're going to remove...
That's a name I've not heard in a long time. Figure Arts. Wow. Okay, here we go. There's a new SH Figure Arts. They have a very, very slow and very deliberate release schedule that is years, like 5 years in the making. So this is exciting. Yeah.
So we got some SHF reveals this like sometime last week, and we have an updated Anakin Skywalker with a really nice looking robe and a really nice stitch and very nice heavy lay to it. Oh, not yet. But it looks really good. And the first version of this or the second version, whichever this was, I did not like the lightness. I felt like it looked really like anime or like too animated style. This looks a lot better. So
I have the initial release of this Anakin, and I really like it. I like it a lot. I do love the robe. So they've been doing like the Darth Maul with the robe and the Anakin with the robe and everything. And I've looked long and hard at the re-releases because they're so good, but I just can't. You know, it's hard to justify. I would like to do it, trust me. And Anakin might be the one I pop on, maybe because I do love that robe.
It does look good.
But, you know, for the money that they're at, it's kind of hard. It's like a big ask to buy that one again. You know, it's a big ask. So, you know, it's a great one. If you haven't picked up the initial one or the original one, this is definitely the upgrade. Don't spend your money on the older one. Get this one because the older one doesn't have the robe, and the robe is really, you're right, man. That's a standout robe. You know, that's really cool.
Looks awesome.
It really does.
I was excited. And I know you have like the Mace figure arts.
Oh, I got like 40 of them or something. Yeah, I've lost count, but
yeah, you have a lot of figure arts.
I haven't bought any in a long time. Yeah.
I got that Farm Boy Luke, dude.
Farm Boy Luke is good, right?
Man,
I mean, it's a good figure.
It is.
Like that was 5 years ago, and Hasbro farted on the one that they did this year. All they had to do was come close to that one.
10 years ago. It came out in 2016.
Oh my god.
Is that not crazy? Yeah, and it's still that good.
It's really good, man.
It is, man.
I love that one. I pose it in the land speeder, and it works for me, you know.
Yeah, I hear you, Dante. Absolutely, man. I'm gonna pass on this just because that the Hasbro one just does it for me, man. That's the only representation I need, and I have the Mustafar dual set that you were so kind of, and you and Brian got for me, made that work, and I also have the single release. That one just looks good, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean this SH Figure Arts is great. Now SH Figure Arts, the initial ones are scaled a slightly smaller than the Black Series. You have to know that going in, and I have a feeling that this Anakin is on that slightly smaller, older Anakin book. So it's not going to be the right scale for the rest of your Black Series.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be a major detraction for a lot of people. I don't really have a problem with the SH Figure Arts scale. They're beautiful figures. I happen to really like them. But you're right. The new Anakin and the new Obi-Wan, you don't need this. The Hasbro one killed it. And this is all sort of just, if you really want to get a robe, just go to a third party on eBay and buy a robe for it or something.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And I got to give a quick shout out because Rebel Scum says SHF is his Star Wars figures are his favorite. And the person who actually got me this was RebelScum420. He gifted me that Farm Boy SHF Luke, man. Yeah, I was so humbled, man. Just super, super generous. And Kevin, just thank you so much, man. I appreciate it more than you realize, dude.
That is a kingly gift indeed. Wow. Yeah, that's good.
I couldn't believe it, man. That's some hyper level shit right there, dude. Honestly.
Well, I'll tell you honestly, I really love my SHF collection.
They're awesome, man.
I haven't bought one in a couple years. I do own quite a few of them. I have a lot of the around like the 2020 to 2021, 2016 to 2021 was where I was buying a lot of SH Figure Arts. I still love them. They're great. They have a very unique look. They do not look like Black Series figures. And so, you know, you have to kind of separate them from the Black Series in some ways because they're not going to be a perfect blending. I mean, they could pass for them, but they're not the same.
Yeah.
But I really love them. This one is a great one, but yeah, I just can't buy the same Anakin twice, you know. So
yeah, go check out if anybody needs some robes, if you haven't seen anything about Ollie's or Ross, you can find some really good Acolyte figures for like $6, and every single one of them comes with robes, with the exception of OSHA, you know, in May.
Of course, yeah.
And then the Mudhorn's asking, did SHF do a decent crate Luke? I'm actually not. Does anybody in chat?
Yeah. So the answer is yes.
Okay.
Yes. Awesome. I don't own that one, but it is good. I've seen it. It's really good. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Donnie says, I love mixing brands in my display. I don't know. It's just fun, man. And it makes your display it makes it unique, you know?
I do it. I definitely do it. I take, when I do have SH Figure Arts, I mix them in. I can tell that they're not the same because they are a little bit smaller, the ones I have. But I mean, who cares? Honestly, who cares? Like, if you go back to when you were a kid, who cares? It doesn't matter. Luke and whatever. But there are going to be some people out there who are going to go, you know, I don't like the way they look with the Black Series. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
So the next thing that I was really hyped about, man, and I have a couple of buddies that I'm doing Black Series Most Wanted with. Obviously, it's a big effort, but a main group of guys that are like probably like 3, 4, 5 younger than me. And don't get me wrong, I grew up watching the Clone Wars animated series on Cartoon Network in 2008. These got me hyped, dude, and I want to know your opinion on them.
Oh yeah,
stylized Clone Wars SH Figure Arts figures, dude. How you feel about this?
Stylized. SH Figure Arts figures.
Yes, dude. This is SHF.
Listen, if I know anything about SHF, this is the company you want doing your anime Star Wars figures.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's like in their DNA, right? Like this is the company. They're going, first of all, they're Japanese. So that's kind of where you want to start with, right? And so, right, like they're going to handle anime right. They're going to handle anime just the way you want them to. That is, now that you're right, that has me excited.
I'm so glad to hear you say that.
Oh heck yes! Now that might make me reach for my wallet and get a couple of the main figures from Clone Wars. Absolutely.
So not only did they reveal this amazing looking Anakin, I mean it is like plucked directly out of the show. Like I love seeing, because what's cool about the Black Series is and Hyper, we've talked about this before. I love how they do that live action realistic look, like the way they did with the Padawan Ahsoka, mixing that, you know, animated likeness with real life. But these are like straight show, you know.
Love it.
The next one, not only did we get Anakin, we also got Obi-Wan, dude.
Boy,
tell me that does not look so fucking cool, man.
That is a good one right there,
Isn't
man.
That so rad.
So look at that. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. SH Figure Arts, you want them doing your anime figures, right? Like that is, or not anime, but 3D, you know, whatever that style is. That's they are straight up killing it with that. Look at that.
Looks incredible, dude.
It looks like a still from the cartoon.
It does.
You know? Yeah. I will. I'm going to tell you right now, I will be buying those.
Hell, dude, you already seen people in chat, RebelScum420 and Dante are freaking loving them too, man.
Yep, you guys, absolutely, you guys.
Looks
I'm
so awesome.
On that for sure.
And I know the lightsabers look a little faint. It is in a white background. I know some of SHF's lightsabers can be a little weak, and then some of them are really vibrant. So it's kind of these are also promo images. We don't know what the final product's going to look like, you know. So I'm glad to hear that you're as excited as I am about these.
Oh yeah, those are things of beauty right there.
This last one though, dude. This last one, pretty freaking cool, man. They hit this off the rip, dude. They were not fucking around. Check this out, dude.
Oh yeah. Okay. But here,
fucking rad.
This is what. Okay, for Ahsoka, I'm telling you right now, this is what I want. I want it to come with Baby Yoda in the backpack. Tell me it comes with Baby Yoda in the backpack.
That'd be so cool.
That's a great looking figgy right there. That is really good. And that was always going to be my Ahsoka, right? Like Sky Guy. That is Sky Guy Ahsoka.
Yes.
Love it. I can't get enough of that Ahsoka, right? The Ahsoka that growing up, like your little kids loved, like all the guys, that was Ahsoka, right?
Yeah, dude.
Love it. Yeah, that's a great one.
So I think I'm with you and some of the other guys in chat. I am definitely going to try to cop all these. I'm thinking there'd be anywhere from like 75 to 85, maybe 90, you know?
Yeah. I mean, if they keep it at like 80 to 90, please, right? Like, you know, I think that's a good price for an import. Yeah, you got to factor in importing it and all that stuff. So, you know, 90, I can see that. Is anybody with me on that though? I mean, Baby Yoda in the backpack is kind of like an absolute must for that, right?
I'll get it.
And if we're talking about these, listen, if there's a wave 2, I want that Dooku with the hood. I want hooded Dooku. Please.
It's so funny that you said that, because I was going to ask you what are the next 3 figures you'd like to see? Because I would say Dooku, Yoda, and Cad Bane. Those are the 3 I would say. Tell me they wouldn't kill Dooku with that style of beard, you know?
Okay, so I'm going to go. I want Dooku. I want Yoda and I want Grievous.
Ooh, oh my
Because
God!
SH Figure Arts would kill 3D animation Grievous.
Yes, they would.
And,
Yes,
and
they
I think
would.
they'd be. I think that Yoda would be spectacular.
Absolutely.
You know,
Are you getting the SHF Grievous? The regular, you know?
I did they release a new one, like a perfectly scaled one yet,
Dude,
or something?
yes, it's $119 or something like that. It's
right.
awesome.
So
maybe I'll pull it up later in the stream if we have time.
I mean, so 119 for that Grievous. That seems right, doesn't it? I mean, it's it seems like a decent price for all of that. It has a nice cape and everything too.
Yes, dude.
Yeah,
and it stands on its own from what I'm. So I know it comes with a stand, but I think it stands on its own. And the engineering on that, and dude, SHF engineering, they're gonna knock it. They're not gonna play around with that.
Right. Yeah, you're right. Right.
Dante says that's the other thing I love about these. They're knocking out the mains right away. It's not like with Hasbro where we only get Ahsoka a year. Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, that's a good
Hasbro
point.
Drag that out.
Oh yeah.
And Kyle Morazek, what's up, dude? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
The other thing is they'd give us a version of Ahsoka that we won't want right away. Like, you know what I mean? Like they'll do some version of Ahsoka.
Yeah.
That like you'll get the first appearance Obi-Wan, first appearance Anakin, and then like Ahsoka from season 7.
Exactly.
And like, what? Yeah.
That's my exact way right there, Dante. Dooku, Yoda, and Cad Bane, man. Literally.
All right. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Hey, Dante's saying Captain Rex and Cody. Yeah, I had a couple buddies say something about wanting Phase 1 Rex and Cody.
Yeah. Listen, they're going to kill everything they do in this line. And I have a feeling this line is, people are going to love this line and go for it. And I think we'll get several figures from it. That's what I think,
So freaking cool, man.
I mean, how about a Maul? Right, like a Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. Right. So
dude, a Mother Talzin in this style would go hard.
Oh, absolutely.
Could you imagine?
What about Savage? Right. Like, I mean, you could.
Oh my God, yes.
You could do that. You could do King Katanka. You could do
Admiral
Trench. All the classics. Right.
The possibilities are endless, dude. Honestly.
Right.
So that had me super hyped, man. The nostalgia I have for Clone Wars. I know you love Clone Wars a lot too, man.
Oh yeah.
And
now you got me excited with those. That's a good one. Yeah.
I knew you would be, man. I knew you would be. And now we got the Gamerverse Wolverine. Hasbro's been doing their Gamerverse Capcom line or whatever. So now we have SHF. They're kind of tagging along and following the train, and they put out their version, their interpretation of the Gamerverse Wolverine. And I gotta say, man, knowing how SHF, the quality of the plastic, how they move, I know this is just another tiger stripe, yellow, blue Wolverine, but I might have to snag. This is like a perfect looking Wolverine, man.
Well,
this will hold up to the Marvel Legends.
It's kind of got that powder blue. That is the correct blue in my opinion. Right? Like it's not too dark. Sometimes companies go with like the easy, what do we have on stock? Oh, it's a navy blue or something like that, and it's not, that's the right, to me, that's what that Wolverine is supposed to look like. That color combo, it looks like it's flawless. I love it.
I feel like with Marvel Legends, there's like, people are always like, oh, I like the love triangle 3-pack Wolverine because of this, or I like the brown and tan suit because of this. Instead, like, they're talking about all the different Wolverines instead of just being like, oh, this definitive one. Whereas I feel like this one versus the Marvel Capcom Hasbro one, I feel like those are like the two definitive Wolverines from each line that can finally like go. I wonder how they're going to compare, at the end of the day.
I think what might happen is next year, people might draw a line in the sand and go, look, I'm not gonna with Hasbro figures being a third of one of those figures, right? Like, I mean, Hasbro is dangerously close to, with tax and all that stuff. You're talking about, it's almost $35 for a figure with tax in my area now. So, that's dangerously close to saying, I'll just switch to SH Figure Arts and buy fewer figures, but they'll be better, So a guy like me might be like, well, I don't collect Marvel Legends because I can't afford to, but you might buy just, instead of 40 Black Series a year, you could buy 10 SHF and have a collection that you love even more, and buy that Wolverine now. It'll be interesting to see what happens next year with the prices and all of that, but you've got me looking at these now, and I'm like, man, I'd almost jump ship to these things. They look so good,
You said it so perfectly, dude. It's a more definitive, because you're going to get this instead of being like, oh, well, the brown and tan suit Wolverine has the good butterfly joints, or the love triangle 3-pack has the ab crunch. Like, this is the one you'll get, and you won't want to buy another Wolverine unless it's for like an aesthetic, or you're just a Wolverine guy. You're going to get this one, and you're going to be like, damn, I don't really want. You're going to see a Marvel Legends come out, and you're like, no, I'm not. I love my Hasbro. I'm surrounded with it.
Oh yeah.
And I know you do too. But
I do.
Everything you're saying, if that price hike is going to make the margins closer, why would you not just spend the extra and go for something like this?
Right. And it's like I've said, and I've told you many times, in my area, the new standard pricing for mainline figures is $31.49, and I've even seen $33.49. So by the time you reach for your wallet, that's $220s. You've just torn the hell out of $220 bills.
You blinked and it's gone. Yep.
Right. So, I mean, you're almost halfway there. So what I'm saying is, be more selective, maybe buy those Clone Wars figures and buy 7 or 8 SHF. I could see myself doing that. I could see myself sort of jumping ship and buying a higher quality or a more desirable piece as opposed to quantity at those prices.
You're spitting facts, man. Catching up with chat here, Dante saying, here's my theory with these in reference to the Capcom stuff. I think SHF might be using the Capcom wave as an opportunity to just make the best versions of these Marvel characters, since they might not get another crack at it. Because I saw some people complain that they weren't stylized enough, but I'm thinking they purposely didn't make them that stylized because Hasbro can go harder on the stylization since they can release as many Wolverines. Dude, Dante is spitting right now. That is right. I think that's 100% it, because a lot of the times the vast amount that SHF is going to put out compared to some of the other mass production tool lines, especially Hasbro, is going to be so different, man. You're going to get a lot more stylized look of a character like Wolverine way before you'll see that. SHF, they would do like a brown and tan suit or a Age of Apocalypse, and then they're going to be done. They're not going to do near the amount that Hasbro would do. Dante is spitting absolute facts right now.
So chat, something I'm interested in is here
Later,
we are.
Have a good night, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you so much.
By.
Here we are. Everybody's been collecting Black Series now for 11 years, right? 11 years, or somewhere around 11 years, and Marvel Legends and all these things. Has anybody else reached a point where you're looking at it going into 2026 going, okay, what do I want to do? Do I want to buy every single Hasbro figure, Black Series figure, because I want to support Hasbro, or are you like me and you're kind of like, I think next year I'm going to be a little bit more selective. I don't want all these characters. I think I'd almost rather get the Clone Wars Anakin, the Clone Wars Obi-Wan from SHF. Those are who I want. I don't really care about the Disney show figures anymore. Like, I think I'd rather invest in the pieces and the characters that I really want, as opposed to vast quantities of Hasbro figures that, as good as they are, I don't have any connection to them. Does that make sense?
Makes total sense to me, and I feel like I'm on that same boat with you, dude. Because you just said it perfectly a minute ago. If the margins, I'm still gonna buy what I like. Like if I see a cool Marvel Legends come out that's very similar to another, that's something that whatever, I'm gonna buy what I like. But at the same time, if the margins are getting closer, we've already talked about this, Hyper. Me and you are already getting more selective, man.
A lot more.
It's already happening.
Yeah, right.
But I did want to. I love Stone Capybara's. This channel was made for me. Well, that means a lot to me. To me,
much. Yeah.
Yes, I'm glad you're having a good time. Appreciate you,
yeah, man, and welcome.
I want everybody to feel like that.
Yeah.
I have heard that a lot this year. More collectors being more. With prices coming, about to, Mom.
I think too. It's not just about the price. It's about the character selection and what they choose to make, and I know that they have they have obligations to Disney, and they have to honor that. I understand that, but you've been around long enough, and if you're a real Star Wars fan, you might not care so much about brand new characters who are one and done season or something like that, and so I think too, even if they were still $20 a piece, you might not really care that much about adding them to your collection. And I think a lot of people are like, I've got X number of shelf space left. I don't really want to fill it up with characters that I would much rather have Clone Wars Obi-Wan and go back to my roots than these other characters. And I think people are kind of there right now.
Yeah. Rowdy Roz, what's up? Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you're having a good time with us tonight.
Thank you.
And Collective is he says I'm with Hyper, being extremely selective with what I add to the Star Wars 1/12 scale collection. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Because why? Because he's adding 1/6 scale figures to that shelf. That's why
That's why. That's why.
Like, wait a minute, get rid of this shit.
What's going on here? What's going on? That's awesome. I see we got some new faces in here. Stone Cabby Bear and Rowdy Rouse, thank you so much for finding us. Be sure to check out my buddy Hyperdrive Collections after the stream, and we hope you're all having a good time.
Yes, indeed.
Thank y'all.
All right, so what else we got? What else we got over here, Stone?
So now this is new news. This is going back, but it's a really good in-hand up-close shot. And I wanted to see what you thought about this, man, because I was really considering. Jacob, Star Wars Collective in chat, good buddy of ours, he got the Mayfax Amazing Spider-Man, and I was thinking about getting that, but then I seen this. Oh no, not this. Where's it at? My bad. Seen this, the SHF Gamerverse Spider-Man, and I know the proportions are a little thick on him for a Spider-Man, but I kind of like it that way. I like it.
Stone likes him thick. Is that,
I like him thick, bro? I do. I'm a thick boy myself, man. I got representation, bro.
Stone's like, wait till you see this one from the back. Oh, right.
Hey, Spidey got that cape, bro. Peter be swinging, dude. He got his glute climbing with them glute, bro. Peter ain't joking, bro. Peter got cake.
Right. He's got spider cake.
Spider cake, baby. Yes, sir.
Spider cake. So yeah. Man, that's a great looking color combination. It really is, but I've got me, man, me still to this day, the Toy Biz Spider-Man, the one I'm talking about. That is still my favorite Spider-Man. That's all I need. I got two of them. I got one opened and one in the box. That's the only Spider-Man I need. I've never found one. And me, I've given you a lot of Spideys.
Yes, you have.
I just can't get past that one. He does everything I need him to do, and I feel like if I brought another one in to the mix, he would cry, because that is my Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Articulated fingers, articulated
nose. You can't beat him, man. You just can't. And
Toy Biz was undefeated, man.
Undefeated, man. Like you and I have spoken about it a few times, but for this nothing ever will come close to Toy Biz for what you got in that box for $7. Like,
absolutely, dude. We got Lazy Jawa coming by.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Good have a good night and stream.
That's right.
Hope you enjoy the replay, Jawa, because I have a bunch of Pokemon cards and stuff to show off for Treat Your Shelf. So I hope you enjoy the replay, dude. Hyper's like,
he's been lighting it up.
Go, dude.
He's been lighting it up with the Pokemon, man. I'll tell you what.
I'm on a roll, dude. I'm man. It's bit me like a bad bug, dude.
We just need to make sure that Stone starts speaking in Pokemon again. With the that still cracks me up, dude.
Spider cheeks, and then Donnie says the colors on this one are so good. They got the eyes perfect.
I do love that. That again, that light blue is everywhere, right? Or that
powder blue,
great. With that powder blue and the red is
man,
crazy. Love it.
So I am contemplating. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm picking this up, but I am. Yeah. I've seen where a lot of people they don't like the kind of like weird thong hip joints, the ass cheek joints. They say I know that looks a little weird, but the thing is one, you're not going to have your Spidey standing like that. Well, at least I'm not going to have an SHF Spider and have it. I'm going to have it on a flight stand doing something crazy, so you won't be able to see the breakup in the joints as much if you get it in a cool posed figure, in my opinion. But
Stone's gonna have it in that Betty Boop cake pose on his desk the whole time, right?
Turned around.
He's got a little cheek going, a little something. He's got that.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Little Spidey cake.
Right.
And then we got the SHF Cyclops, dude, and this thing looks good. I do really like the X-Men 97 Cyclops from Marvel Legends, but people do say that the head sculpt on that one is not as good as the Love Triangle 3-pack one that come with Jean Grey and Wolverine. Yep. It's got a little more of that animated cartoon likeness, which it's supposed to. It's based off X-Men 97, but this looks badass. I got the visor effect coming out, the yellows and the what is it about these blues, dude? All these blues on all these figures are just fire.
They're great. They're great. I'm a big Cyclops guy. You know, that's a great looking figure. Again, Toy Biz back in the early 2000s made another great Cyclops, undefeated in my opinion. But this one is great. Like that one is a great Cyclops. You're right. That blue and that yellow just absolutely pop. I'm such a fan of these lighter blues on the figures. They just really work because you can see the musculature with the lighter blue a little bit. The darker blues tend to swallow up a lot of the detail and the articulation and things. And these lighter ones get the job done, and you can really see the effort and the care that went into the figure, you know, and I like that a lot. And Mama Mando says that you owe us the Pokemon song.
Yeah, if you want to hear that, it is over on Instagram. I recommend turning it down or muting it, to be honest.
All right. I'll check that one out in a bit.
Shout out to Stone Capybara. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel member. Welcome to Clan
indeed.
Stoned.
Thank you very much for that. Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. Hey, it doesn't matter, man. Just so glad to have you on board, a part of Clan Stoned. We appreciate you so much. Welcome to Clan Stoned. Those hip joints are definitely unnecessary, but it's not the biggest deal. That's what I'm saying, Dante. It's just like, you know, once you get it posed and you get it looking right on the shelf, it's like whatever, man. Welcome to the Stone crew. Appreciate you, Jacob. Appreciate you, man. Honored. Yeah, so that pretty freaking cool, man. I wanted to show you these three just absolute straight Marvel bangers. We got some Star Wars bangers, dude. And they released a lot of other anime related figures too, but what I thought was really cool, and I was thinking about picking up for my wife, they're doing Mario and Luigi, I think, or is it just Mario? No, they got Luigi too.
That is my kryptonite. I am a Mario and Luigi guy. Don't show me those. Please don't show me those, because those will be in the cart. I love Mario. I absolutely love Mario and Luigi. I love the whole Mario verse. Like, please don't. If they ever come out with the carts, it's game over. It'll be game over. That, you know what that is? That's my Pokemon Stoned. You know?
Yeah, it is, dude.
But like you got to remember, like, you know, the few of us here remember when Donkey Kong came out and Mario Brothers and all those early 80s all the way through. Like, they've been with us a long time, and that they are special people in our lives, you know.
So I might have to end up snagging these for my wife. She's huge into Mario, so I just thought these were very cool. They look cool. And the thing about these is you're going to be able to put these in really cool poses, man. Because there's some. Oh yeah. I can't remember if it's Jazzwares or because I actually just bought Mrs. Stone some Mario figures yesterday at GameStop, but she's got a little Mario section going on that we pick up from Target and stuff. So I forget who makes that, but she loves it, man.
I have the Luigi of that that comes with a little flashlight and everything.
Yeah, dude,
fantastic. He's fantastic, and I really wanted to buy that whole collection, and I just went with Luigi, but yeah, I might revisit that because those are really fun characters, really cool figures.
And I'm not sure if there's any Wicked fans in here. It's a pretty cool movie. My wife is really into it. I might try to show these to her, see if she's interested in these. They look okay. The likenesses look good, but the thing, obviously, just a very fleshy looking figure, so the joints show a lot. But I'm not sure if anybody's interested in these. But if you like SHF and you like Wicked, I figured I'd go ahead and show these off if you're interested. Don't know the price, but I think they look pretty. I think they look pretty good. The likenesses are awesome.
I don't know anything about those, so
it's
I hear you, man. I hear you. Yeah,
I know Wicked is people, dude. It's kind of like that new K-pop thing going on. It's just huge sensation movement going on with that stuff, man. But other than that, man, that's really all the Tamashii news that we got. I was going to show some other stuff. Who else? Oh, I had something I wanted to talk about that I'm very excited about. It's very special to me. And anybody that knows me knows I yap about Nanmu a lot. Come on, what's going on here? Come on. Oh, and we just got a look at the saltwater crocodile. Come on, laptop.
Okay. All right. And that's very cool. Yeah.
That's so cool. Awesome, dude. I'm trying to show. They had a video of it, like moving it around and articulate. Here it is, right here. Mm-hmm. So this has me very excited, and I just want to take a moment and just the way that these figures move. Like, look at this, dude. Fiona is an awesome figure, but this is just going to be next freaking level with paint, sculpt, articulation. Look at that, dude. It's so organic and natural looking. And these are just test shots. This is not even them done. You know, they had said something about doing coding samples like about a couple of weeks ago. And I'm assuming they were referring to coding samples either regarding the paint or a process before they put paint. I left the comments on their Instagram, but they never replied back to me. I didn't expect them to, but I was like, what did y'all mean by coding process exactly? I said, is that paint or is that something that happens before y'all apply paint? Like, what do y'all mean by that? So didn't hear back from them, but it's no big deal. I'm still super excited for these.
So now they're really, really cool, but they look small to me. They look small. Like, are they 1/12 scale? Is that what they are? Do we know?
So these are, I think this is like, because the Indominus Rex that I have right here, this is not as big as the Hammond collection. So this is like what I think would be like 140 something scale or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think, with the Hammond collection, it's 3 3/4, So it's 1/18 scale.
I think they'll probably scale with G.I. Joes, but Stoned, that there's a whole lot of classified Joe collectors out there, because Crocmaster had more than one Croc, and like that is game on for Crocmaster, right? Like that is, I mean, Jesus, but it's got to be the right scale. You know what I mean? Like I want to make sure, because the one thing Fiona's got going for it is the size of that thing, and these just look a little bit. For what I would want to do, they look a little bit on the small side. They look more like a gator than a Croc size-wise for a 6-inch figure. You know what I mean?
I've seen where some people, they'll actually take the Fiona and repaint it, and they put it with their 3 3/4 scale G.I. Joes, and they make it like because that's more scale for a saltwater Croc. They can be like 20 freaking feet,
Almost 30, right? Yeah, exactly.
Almost 30, yeah, giant, man.
Yeah.
Largest crocodilian on the planet.
Yep. What's that one in the Ganges River in India? There's a name for it. It's Augustus or something like that, and he's like almost 30 feet long.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just want to show that off. I'm very, very excited. I cannot wait to see the paint on this freaking thing. And another thing that is cool, man. It's so rad. And it can stand up on its now saltwater croc. And they actually did a whole post, which I love. And I'll just go ahead. It says, from an ethological animal behavior standpoint, saltwater crocodiles indeed rarely adopt an upright walking mode, whereas all 4 limbs are completely off the ground. Instead, they mostly move by creeping or engaging in aquatic activities, which is true. They some of them do have the ability to learn to stand themselves up, but a lot of the time, they're just kind of sliding on their belly and in the water. So I thought that was cool that they're also spitting facts. Like, you can just tell that the people that are in charge of this, not only just from the level of sculpting and engineering that goes into the figures, but just by the time, like posts like these, it just really shows that they're passionate about what they're creating. Not only about what they're creating, but what they're interpreting, like what they're creating it from. You know what I'm saying?
So I think moving forward for the future Stone and Hyper episodes, Stone needs a dry erase board. And he needs like a white lab coat and like a black Sharpie. I want diagrams, right? Like the whole thing, man. I want the science lessons with that, because that was great, man. You sounded like a college professor right there. I loved it.
I don't know about that. I think you're boosting my head up, bro.
No, man, that was on point. You were dropping it.
Yeah. Well, thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man.
Yes.
Awesome. It looks like in chat, y'all, it looks like y'all are loving it too, man. And we do need Connor in here. I hope he's okay. I haven't
You
seen him.
need to raise your finger like this the next time you talk, though. It'd be like, listen,
Actually, the Spinosaurus lived in the Pleistocene there.
Exactly. Right?
So a little bit more Nanmu stuff that I'm just gonna yab about real quick. And thank you, Mom. I love these Spinosauruses. Me and my buddy Connor and Jacob talk about these all the time. Specifically, this green swamp version I'm after.
Yeah.
But these are supposed to be expected around December of this year, or as early as or as late as January of next year. So they actually coming sooner because pre-orders close for this next Thursday or November 20th is when pre-orders close for this. I believe this is around $80 or $90 for this figure, but again, pricey, big price point. When you think about the price point of like a Hammond Collection Spinosaurus, which was $65, so again, this is not as big, but for the level of detail and the sculpt and the paint,
Yeah.
I feel like if you're a hardcore Jurassic Park fan, I feel like don't get me wrong, I love my Hammond collection. I feel like if you're wanting to close the gap and you're really tight on the budget and you just want you want to buy one and done, cry once, buy once, cry once, Nanmu is the way to go because every scale, osteoderm, wound, scar, toenail, claw, everything that you see on the film, it is put onto these figures. And I can just not stress to y'all enough the level of detail. Like it's so superb. You really don't even get to understand it unless you get to see it. And every dinosaur fan should be able to hold or own a Nanmu figure. They're that amazing. Like they have just totally taken me by storm, and I am definitely picking up the Spinosaurus here. And then we also have the Eternal Empress and I believe Sovereign of the Oath, the T-Rexes that are coming pretty soon this year as well. I was going to show those off real quick. The T-Rex is, where is it at? Where's the T-Rex at? Right here. Eternal Empress and Sovereign of the Oath. And they look just so freaking, oh, this is a video. Come on, where's the picture? Here we go. So this is the buck, the green. This is the Lost World.
Yep.
Second one. Look at that gradient, man. That green to that yellow to the like cream white belly.
Great. Yeah, it looks great.
I'm just geeking over it, dude. I am. And then there's Rexy, the female from Jurassic Park 1.
So what you're really telling us is 2026 is going to get expensive. It's going to get expensive.
Bro, 2025 is, yes.
2025 is expensive.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Insane.
So what's that piece running? What's that T-Rex running? How much is that cost?
So these are actually, so I believe the T-Rex, the Rexy, the female with the brown version, the much more simple paint, I think she's going for around 75, 80. But the buck, the male, obviously a lot more paint apps, a lot more detail. Not detail, same sculpt pretty much, but this is going for around $93 or $95, I think. And you can get these off Big Bad, but I would recommend anybody that's interested in these, I would look up Lana Time Shop, LANA Time, Lana Time Shop. They have really good deals, and the shipping is actually very, very fair. Coming from all the way from Japan, it's very quick.
Right. There's going to be an entire freighter from Japan just for Stone in March, right? It's going to be doing 25 knots to all the way to San Diego, right? You know, all of this is going to one address. I can't believe it.
Who the fuck is buying all this shit? Exactly. And last thing we'll talk about, then we can move on to Tree Chill Shelf for the night. And these are some paint schemes that we have coming for the saltwater croc. And you kind of see we have the younger kind of caramel colored looking one. This is how they look when they're younger. And then as they age, they typically turn like a dark blackish brown. You get kind of grayish here. So this could kind of emulate like an older salty, and then you can have a younger salty right here. I just am super excited. I think I'm not really sure which one I want to go for because I love the caramel light brown details that kind of accent the blacks and the darker gray. But I also really like that gray dinosaur right here, dude. I love them both. You know, which if you had to pick, which one would you get?
Well, you know, I think I would probably go with the lighter one because I think it's a little bit more interesting for a display piece personally. And actually as a croc, you know, I love me some Croc figures, and I have different scaled Crocs for the different dios and things. I've shown you pictures of some of them and whatnot, and this is a great Croc. I'm sure I could do something with it, and you gotta got me thinking about it because they just make for such great pieces. And I think for my purposes, the one to the right of the picture, I think would be just more visually interesting for the photos,
And I think you're kind of like, and obviously I have my dinos, but I think you're kind of more leaning into the, I think you would rather collect animals that are like currently existing and around, I think that's more kind of like your thing.
Oh, I love some dinosaurs. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have the space. So I've actually, they're big, and so even small dinosaurs can get big, like so I think just more modern animals, say from like the Ice Age to the present, just happen to be smaller in nature, and so that it's a little bit easier to collect them, photograph them, diorama them, and then put them in a box that isn't enormous. You know what I mean? So
yeah, dude, totally.
Yeah, but I mean, don't get me wrong. If I had room, I would buy every single Jurassic Park dinosaur I could, because I do. They're awesome, But yeah, I mean, it's a space thing. It's always a space thing for me at this point,
And I know you got to think, I know you got to think a little bit smarter with how you collect hybrid, just because you've been in the game so long, man. I'm still fairly fresh to this, Yeah. Obviously having some of this stuff when we were kids, yada yada. But like seriously collecting, man, you're a veteran collector, a literal veteran and a veteran collector. So it's like, you know what you're talking about with this. Anytime you give me advice, you're like, because you were telling me about a year ago, man, you were like stoned. In 2 years, you're gonna have that room filled. I mean, I'm telling you. And I was just like, no, man, it's gonna take me at least 3 or 4 or 5 years and
4 months.
And it's 4 months later. 4 months
4
later.
months later, right?
You tried to warn me, brother. You tried, but man,
it goes fast, and
it does.
And many cycles. The longer you get into this, you will have, I promise you, this is the crazy part about it, you will have gotten rid of and forgotten more of your collection than you will ever own at one time, right? Because
when I get to that point, I'll be like, I've made it.
Yes, exactly. But you do, you just will, you'll just become more selective, and life changes, and over the decades you're going to go, I used to be into this, and you say to yourself now, like, oh, I'll never get rid of this, and then in a decade you will, you will, because you're like, well, it's no longer means what it once did, and so, all those things. So but and by the time you get to be decades and decades into this, you'll have gotten, you'll look back online, or you'll see something, you'll be like, oh yeah, I used to have that, that's right. And it's kind of wild that you think you'll never part with it, and then 20 years later you're like, oh yeah, I used to have that. So
it's kind of like what you've done for me, man. I wanted a brown and tan suit Wolverine so freaking bad. It's one of those most iconic looks, and that one had gotten kind of pricey on the aftermarket, and you sent it to me, dude. And you've kind of passed the torch in a sense. You were like, I have other representations of this figure, or you might have a duplicate or whatever. You're hooking up another collector and a friend, and it's just that's just how it is, man. And I think that's freaking awesome.
Well, I'll say one thing to the collectors, and I know there's a lot of collectors in here who are of my age, and I've learned long ago, I would much rather. Who cares? Like, people say, oh, well, someday I'll sell this and it'll be worth a fortune. No, you won't. Just give it to a kid or give it to a collector. Pass it on, pay it forward. It will never be the wrong move. I promise. It never will be, because you'll be given things and you'll give things, and it's a give and take, and that's the natural flow of a good collection, and the goodwill that you instill with other people when you do that pays you back over time. And like, that's why with many people have given me things, and I give many things to people, and that's really the nature of the community, and it's really important. Instead of trying to get a pretty penny for every single, I'm not saying don't sell things that are valuable that you want to, but a lot of things just give them away or trade them for things, and it's just so much more
meaningful when you have a collection like that, rather than trying to screw people or get screwed, And so,
no, you're just an authentic motherfucker, man, and that's why I like you so much, man. And that's just that is literally what it's all about. I can't even say it any more perfect than you just did. And even Stone Capybara, that's what it's all about, dude. Exactly, man. Yeah, and I think Mama Amanda hit us with that joke. I see Mama Amanda was in chat, said something about a joke.
Oh man, okay.
Brian said he's got so much in totes.
Yeah, right.
So, y'all, that is pretty much all we're going to talk about news-wise for tonight. But while we're waiting for Mama Amanda's joke, what we are going to get into, and I seen we had some new faces in chat tonight. Thank you all so much for
a lot of new faces
tonight. Yeah, man.
A lot of new faces. Really cool. Thank you so much for showing up. Yeah.
So it gets to the part of the night where me and Hyper like to unwind. We like everybody to unstress and see what everybody picked up. And we get into what we call Treat Your Shelf. And it is our version of recent pickups or any figures or physical media, comics, whatever you've gotten recently and you want to show off and talk about. That's what we do here. So with that being said, we're just going to go ahead and jump right on in to Treat Your Shelf. So
I gotta go get the thing that I want to show you. So give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yeah, take your time, dude. Take your time. So, chat, thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. We really do appreciate it. I hope y'all are enjoying the stream so far tonight. Y'all have been popping off in chat, popping off, man. It got up to like 25 or 26 in here tonight. So, just thank you all so much. Love to see new face. Absolutely, Jacob. Absolutely, bro. Yeah, we love y'all, man. I hope y'all are enjoying the stream. So, I'll go ahead and just jump straight into it. So, I'm going to show off some Pokemon cards that I got recently. And I got a lot, so I'm just going to get them all stacked up here. And then we'll go from there. So, for anybody that is not aware, hasn't been around my channel, I've been going down the Pokemon rabbit hole as of late. I grew up collecting.
Oh, yes, he has.
Grew up collecting the cards and played the games with my brother and my cousins and stuff. So, they're very special to me. So, with that being said, I did pick up some Pokemon. Got a little stack here I've gotten over the past couple weeks. And, some of them, they're like, some of them are like literally $1 and some change or $2 or $3. Some of them are $5 or $6. It depends, but they're just fun, man. So I got a reverse foil Mewtwo right here. Got a Mewtwo. We got a Pikachu reverse foil as well. You see that kind of like nice hollow effect. We got a hollow Zapdos. That's actually a Gen 1 card. That's what they looked like in the 90s.
I'm sorry, what was the name of that character again?
Zapdos.
Zapdos. We got a genuine Zapdos here.
Got a Zapdos here, Bo. It's an electric bird Pokemon.
Of course it is.
Shoots you with about 20,000 volts. It'll wake you up real good, Bo.
That's a classic Zapdos you got there.
That's a classic Zapdos right there, Bo. Then we got a Blaziken, fire-type Pokemon I played with this on Game Boy Advance. Then we got a reverse foil Blastoise right here.
Okay.
Blastoise.
Yeah, there it is.
Blastoise. We got Wartortle right here. We got a Squirtle. Also got a reverse foil Venusaur. We have a Ivysaur right here. There and here is Bulbasaur. We have a reverse foil Charizard, which is probably my favorite Pokemon of all time, most likely. But then we have a Charmeleon.
Charmander. A lot of charring. Okay.
He's a fire Pokemon, bro.
Okay,
you know.
So he's a Charmander, Charmeleon, and Char.
That was good. Yeah, Charmander. You did good, dude.
Okay,
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Charmander, Charizard, and Charmeleon. So that was good, man.
Like you speaking Sanskrit or something. Charmander, Chardilian,
That's hilarious. Me and my niece, we actually speak this like gibberish language to each other. It's amazing. Look at this. Man. Got my brother, our good friend Jacob. It's a member of Clanstone for 6 months, and it says, "Wow, 6 months has flown by." Thank you, boys, for all that you do with the Stone and Hyper Show.
It has indeed.
We appreciate you, Jacob. We love you, bro. Thank you, man. We appreciate y'all. And look at here, we got somebody special in chat. This was my brother's wife, Cindy Curtin. What is up?
Hello, Cindy.
Love you, Kate. Hey, Belly. Love you, baby.
How's it going?
It's funny because I
Wow.
was actually just talking about the Stevie Kurt Memorial Foundation earlier, Sydney. So it's funny that you're in chat. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good
Wow,
night.
we've got a lot of new people in here. That's very
Yeah,
cool.
dude, it's been like four or five new faces tonight. Absolutely, man.
Right.
I'm here for the y'all, as always, Brian. Glad you enjoy it, brother.
So can Sydney
Love you,
confirm the Pokemon obsession? You shared that with your brother too, the Pokemon obsession?
Yeah, man. We used to play what was on. You probably remember because I'm sure you probably bought them for your sons at some point. Hyper, the Game Boy SPs or the Game Boy Colors or whatever.
So believe it or not, I don't think my sons ever got into Pokemon. I don't ever remember. Now they were into the Magic game,
Yeah, Magic the
game.
Gathering.
Yeah, I don't. So I got to be honest with you. That was I am like way too beyond Pokemon and stuff. So I don't know what it is, but I get it. I know that it was huge.
Yeah, man.
It came out huge. And I got a family member who's really into.
Thank you, Dante.
Well, okay, there was something else. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
and
dude.
I had to buy. So every year I get his name for Christmas in the draw, and I have to go and buy him those cards.
That's
and,
awesome.
Oh yeah. So like I know that's like a big, huge, and he's like 35 and he's really into it. You know, like
I love
really,
that, dude.
Yeah.
So. That makes me so happy. Hell yeah. I'm glad that Yu-Gi-Oh. I see him on the pegs every once in a while.
Yeah. He says there's like a super strong Yu-Gi-Oh gaming community, like, you know, for
my god,
all that stuff. So yeah. So
dude, the full one on TikTok, dude, they do actual like battles with the whole armature like design.
Crazy.
It's crazy, man. I love it.
Great.
6 months, you're a real Stone Carry Bear. Jacob is a real one, man. And then Brian's comment right here. You see this? Is there a cornholio? Beavis and Butthead.
That was my nickname in the military because my last name was Tambolio, and they were always like Cornholio.
Oh, really? That's funny. Exactly. That's cool, dude.
Petty Officer Cornholio. Yep,
that's hilarious, man.
Yeah. So
Dante, I wish I could find my binder, dude. I dig it out, bro. Flip through them, dig out a couple of your favorites, and display them, man. Got some Hello Sydney's. Sorry, chat. Y'all are popping off tonight. Good gracious.
Oh, by the way, hey, real quick. I wanted to just say, for any veterans who might be in the chat or who might be watching this, happy Veterans Day. Thank you so much for everything.
Yes.
And so I just wanted to take a moment and acknowledge any of you who were there. So.
Yes, happy Veterans Day. Absolutely, man. And I got Kyle Mozak, member of Clan. Welcome to Clan Stone, my friend. Thank you so much for being a member, dude.
Welcome. Wow.
Appreciate you very much. Hope you enjoy being a member, dude. Thank you. Right. Really appreciate your support, man. It means very, very much to me. Thank you.
Can I show you something that I did over the last? I haven't been. So it's been a month. So I did collect. I got two things.
Okay.
I got two things over the last month. It's been so I should say, number one, that I got to treat my engine bay in my vehicle. I had to buy a new battery, and so that was a very expensive purchase because the battery was 300 bones for a new battery, and that was before the disposal of the new one. That was another 25 bones to give away my, to recycle my old one. And that does not include installation. So I had to put it in myself. So it was only 325 bones for a new car battery, which is, that's a lot. That's a lot of money for a new car battery.
It is, man.
So that kind of cut into my fun money for a while, as it would probably anybody,
Absolutely, dude.
So every time I think to myself, what did I buy this month? I get to
rowdy.
I get to turn over my car and have it start, and that's what I bought. So, having said that, I did get two things, and the first one I got, I'm going to show you this. This is the first of two things, and Stone, this is gonna be a flashback to our last episode we did together with our favorite animals. Remember the favorite animals segment?
That was an awesome stream. Yeah,
animals.
Yeah.
So this one here, I went off Cape and I went to one of my favorite shops and I found this absolute gem right here. I don't know if you can see what that is. You see what that is, Stone? You see what's in the box?
Yoda Power of the Is it the Dagobah set?
It's the
swamp
Dagobah set with the bog wing. See the bog wing in
that's
there?
awesome. Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
See it. There's Yoda, and he lives in Dagobah.
Dude,
And
nice.
it's a beautiful, like, this box is absolutely amazing.
Wow,
Look at that box.
dude.
It's
Cool
really,
pickup,
really cool.
bro.
Yeah, it was a cool pickup. And it was weird because it was like 3 days after we did that show, and I had the loose bog wing creature.
Mm-hmm.
And then I walk in, and there's this, and I'm like, no way, I got to pick this up. So
where was that? That was at a comic store?
Yeah, $15 they sold it.
Dude, that's awesome.
I thought it was really cool. I thought you'd really like that in particular.
Dude, I love it.
So, yeah, so it's cool.
So
that's
incredible.
When you close the little thing, it's the diorama of it's the planet of Dagobah. Everything's inside of it. So very, very cool. And they have other really cool ones like the Death Star, and they've got Tatooine and some other really cool ones. But this is the one I wanted because Dagobah was my favorite as a kid. So there you go.
Hell yeah, dude.
That was a fun pickup and something really unique. I hadn't seen one of those in the box in a long, long time. So for $15, I grabbed it. So yeah,
dude, for $15, that is a steal. I love that,
dude. I had a feeling you'd really dig that. Yeah. So
no, I love me some Power of the Force. It was before my time, but I still love collecting it, and I love reminiscing on it, man. Absolutely.
I love the there's something about this 90s packaging, the gold, the green, and it's just very, very cool packaging, the big old window, and I don't know, there's something kind of, I don't want to sound like it is kind of magical. Like there's something, they just put a little bit more into this packaging, it feels like to me, that harkens back to really, really cool packaging on the shelves.
Absolutely, dude.
So, all right, what else you got, man? What else you got?
That was an awesome pickup, dude. I love some Power of the Force, and I love some mint in box stuff, dude. You know, I love that kind of shit.
I thought you might like that. Yeah,
you already know, dude.
Yeah.
So I showed off all the Pokemon that I got last week, but I did get a couple more. I got a really cheap Mewtwo right here. He was like $13 or something like that.
All right, who the hell is that now? Is that a Pokemon too? Is that
his name is Mewtwo? And dude, this dude right here, this is a bad motherfucker right here, bro. He literally, there's a whole movie of this Pokemon tricking trainers, luring trainers to his mountain, his lair, because he wants to prove to the world he's the best Pokemon. So he lures a bunch of Pokemon trainers there just so he can beat the shit out of them. He's awesome.
Put him back up. So he kind of looks like like a squirrel in a genie outfit or something. That's kind of wild. I don't know what. Oh, right, okay. Is it a toy or is it a statue?
It's kind of more of a figurine.
Okay,
really.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
There's articulation here at the tail, a little bit at the arms. Not really. It looks like it's actually got a battle feature, which is a cool little gimmick. It's got a little blast effect, which is his Psy Bolt right here, which is one of the moves that you can do in the game and on his card. But you turn this, and he'll actually sling it off.
I love that
fun.
Stuff.
Yeah. It's got a spring in there, so it's articulation at the waist and the tail, but just a cool little figurine, man.
So, Mama Mando, where is he putting this Pokemon shelf? Is there a shelf in there now? Is that where? Oh, that's all on the desk. It's all within arm's reach.
Within arm's reach, baby. You already know. Yes, sir.
So, all right. So in 2025, we've added wrestling and Pokemon to the collection. That's awesome, man.
And G.I. Joe. And G.I. Joe.
And G.I. Joe, right.
4 new lines. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I am mentally ill. I am mentally ill. Someone help me.
Oh, man.
My wife's in an A-boy. She just lets me buy it. She's buying me shit. It's awful.
So right now, I love the background photos. The background that you got so much. You got the clone helmets. You got dinos. You've got the Pokemon. Like, wow, man, it's kind of like just it's on. It's just on. Everything is on over there.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man.
Awesome, man.
Thank you, dude. That means a lot to me.
Anybody could just go in there and be like, I'm good for the day. I got it all right in here right now.
It's a little smorgasbord, if you will.
That is a smorgasbord for sure. Yes, sir. I love it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I've actually gotten a really lot of nice comments on my display in my room lately. So thank you, man. That means a lot to me, dude.
Yeah.
This was a cool little one. Takara Tomy. This is actually So they're known as Tomy in most European countries, but they're known as
Tommy.
You know Tomy? See, I had heard of them, but I didn't realize what all they did. Just knew
That's
they did
old
toys.
school. Tommy is old school.
Yeah.
This
is a Pokemon called Kyogre. He's a whale type, water type Pokemon.
Whale, yeah.
And just the paint is really well done on it. Very precise. The red on the trim of his design here. His eyes are very nicely done. That yellow and black is beautiful. The white is precise.
So he's a whale bird, you say? Whale bird?
Yeah, he's like a whale type Pokemon.
Oh, but what is his official name again?
His name is Kyogre.
Kyogre. Okay.
Kyogre. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Correct. So I was telling my wife all the names, and she's like, this is like some Star Wars made up ass shit. Where does he get those names, George Lucas? And what are these Pokemon, you know?
Right, yeah.
And then I did also get these two. I'm almost done with the Pokemon, y'all. This is Arcanine and Growlithe, and this is two fire type Pokemon. This is actually in the intro to the old 90s Pokemon. So this is just like very, very straight up 90s Pokemon nostalgia right here, dude.
Hey, Blitz, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Hey, Blitz, what's up, dude? So just popping in before bed, but gonna have to catch the replay. Thank you, Blitz. Appreciate you, Tommy.
Blitz, man, his room is bananas.
Oh, dude. His Phantom Menace.
Awesome.
Yes. He's got the Phantom Menace 3 3/4 wall. He's got the Power of the Force 3 3/4. He's got the Black Series, the Micro Gap. Absolutely, man. Beautiful shelf.
Insane. I love it. Yeah.
And Tommy, I'm going to plug Black Series Most Wanted in the stream. Appreciate you stopping by, dude. Get some rest, man. Appreciate you, dude. Getting some love for Tommy in here. We'll plug him later too, before we end the night. But got these two guys, Arcanine and Growlithe. So freaking cool, man. Fun paint, and they're just. It's not anything like it's not some amazing figure or anything, but it's a little fun toy that makes me think of memories that I had with my brother and my cousins. Simpler times, you know, and that's what it's really all about. It's not like, oh, the legs don't only move this far, and the missile doesn't even fuck all that. I'm just having fun, you know.
It doesn't matter because when you bring those into the tub with you, you don't care about articulation.
Don't tell people that shit. I face call Hyper on accident one time, and he sees me playing with my fucking Blastoise in the tub, and now he's telling everybody.
Exactly, right? You know,
fuck, man.
Yeah. Right.
Sorry, chat. Hope we're not skipping by y'all or anything. Are they hard to get these days? I'm assuming. Are you in? Or is that in reference to the Pokemon figures, Stone Capybara, or the Pokemon cards? I'll be doing this, Capybara. I might have got lost in the sauce, man. Ready for? Yeah, we're ready for a joke on Mando. Lay it on us. Absolutely.
Let's hear it. I love it. These are my best jokes I get.
Better be good. They're mom jokes. I'm gonna let you know right now, Capybara. So that is all the Pokemon. Hyper, you'll love this.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's the joke. Have
is
you
this
tried the gluten-free Wookiee treats? No, I have not tried the Wookiee-free gluten treats, Mama Mando.
Gluten-free Wookiee treats? No.
All right, let's see it.
Wait for that punchline. Let's see here. I heard they're a little chewy.
Oh, that's gold. I love it. They're a little chewy. That hit me just right, Mama Mando. That I'm a little punchy. That works.
That's really funny, Mom. That's a good joke. Love you. That's really good, Mom.
I'm keeping that one. That's a keeper.
It's kind of funny. You're a trip, Mom.
That's right.
I know everybody loves the Mama Mando jokes, and I'm just like,
Hey, listen, this whole thing starts and ends with Mama Mando, dude.
It does, honestly. And Mr. Stone. If it wasn't for those two,
exactly right.
Done deal, bro.
Yeah,
Mama and wife. Right. Those are the two people you keep close. Absolutely.
Right. Exactly.
Hyper, you're gonna love this. And look at this pose.
Oh,
animated McFarlane. I got this for $30 in my comic shop. Not in the box, unfortunately. But this figure is hard to come by, man.
Well, you know me. I'm a DC. I'm such a sucker. I'm a sap.
I know you are.
DC. Oh, that is friggin' beautiful, man.
Dude, if anybody has not seen, if you want to see an awesome McFarlane collection, go check out Hyper's channel. He's got some awesome shelf tours and stuff, and he shows his entire Batman.
Oh, and
McFarlane.
that,
It's
that
awesome,
one is
dude.
that one is from last year. I'm gonna do one at the end of
You
the
need to
year.
update. Yeah, dude. You need to update it.
Boy, do I ever. So yeah,
I just love this pose, dude.
It's
This
great.
is so Harley to me.
that
With
is
the leg
Harley
kicked
all
up.
day. Yep.
Love the animated proportions, just freaking awesome, dude.
Is that like a resin, or is it like a plastic, or is it like a stone type of a thing? What is it exactly?
You talking about what, for Harley?
Yeah, for Harley. Yeah.
She's plastic.
She's black. Oh man, that looks really,
This,
really
this
good.
is the animated McFarlane line.
That's good. That's good.
It's she's kind of like, no, it's definitely like it's like a typical McFarlane plastic, but she's got bicep swivel. She has the decent hip joints, you know. And now the elbows and the elbows and the knees have pins. Some people might not care for that, you know.
Yeah.
Some people are really weird about pins, and I get it, you know.
Really,
Pinless is
really.
definitely better.
Yep.
So have that one.
You know, like I said, and I mentioned it earlier, but Stoned, when you see, and when a few others who collect McFarlane who are or listen to this, when you see the Batman Returns line, you're gonna lose yourself in it. Like it is, and the box they hit you with that. Remember the Superman packaging?
Yes.
This is up there.
Lux
with
theatrical edition.
Metallic, the metallized blue highlights. It's so gorgeous. You're gonna lose yourself. I can't wait. I cannot wait till I have money to go buy those things.
I'm not joking, dude. I'm probably gonna be fucking insane, and I'm gonna need at least two of Keaton and Pfeiffer. Like I'm gonna I need those two at least in the box. If I don't get Penguin, I'm gonna get all three of them regardless. I'm probably pass on Max and the Duck Bow. Are you gonna get the Duck Bow?
I don't have a room for it. I would like to get
big.
Max Shrek though. You know,
are you gonna get it? Yeah.
I think I'm gonna pick up the whole figure line.
Yeah, I don't blame you, dude.
The Duck thing is it's a big box. I just don't have room for it.
I mean, you're the Batman guy. You kind of have to, you know. You have to get Shrek, bro.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, I thought you were talking about the duck boat. I'm like,
oh yeah, I was. I mean, yeah, the duck boat hyper. Yeah, are you a fake Batman fan, bro?
Right. Yeah. Seriously. Right. So
that's hilarious.
No, I you know, if I see the damn duck boat,
what's up, man?
You know it's going in the truck. You know it's going in the truck. I hope I don't see it.
Oh, because if you do, I think you're probably gonna. I don't know. I could be wrong. Sometimes you surprise me, man. You'll say like, "Oh, I seen this," and you're like, "But I was like, damn, you had the will to walk away from that." I respect that.
Well, you know, like, so we were talking about Transformers earlier, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I saw one a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, all right. I hope I never see that Transformer again on the shelf, because you know what you've been there. I know you know what I'm talking about, because you're like, if I do, then it's coming home in the friggin' truck with me, right?
Yep.
And so I'm like, please never let me see that again, please, because I'll save $78, right? You know, but
yeah.
And then like you know it's gonna happen, you know, and that's where I'm at with the damn duck boat. If I see it, of course I'm gonna buy it, but
yeah.
You know, I'm praying it's not there.
Dude, I would be surprised, honestly, to see something like that make it to like open retailers, man. Except for just being on like big bad and stuff. But who knows, man? Sometimes Target be pulling surprises. Sometimes
Target does pull surprises, because like that gigantic Gorilla Flash combo.
Yeah,
like
dude.
You never know at Target. Like they'll throw some crazy McFarlane stuff at you out of the blue.
They do the Godzilla Superman one, the Batman with the Kong. Yeah, man.
Yeah, crazy.
Absolutely. Fulcrum 88 says Pfeiffer Catwoman is fire. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Listen, you've come to the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman channel, right? Like this, she is definitely.
Gage is asking you, Hyper, do you remember which Transformer it was that you were looking at that you were like, oh, this one's coming with me next time if I see it?
Yes, it was. Okay, so it was actually on the clearance rack, and it's like a big one, and it's a plane, like a big gray or gold colored like cargo plane. It looks like a C-130. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
it's so awesome. It was originally like $150, and it's on sale on clearance right now for like $74.
Oh, damn.
Frigging, and I need to collect Transformers, right? Like I need that, but of course I don't. But I saw it and I'm like, oh,
Kind of cool.
Lord. Oh Lord, like you know what I mean? So
Yeah, dude.
yeah, I hope he knows which one I'm talking about because it's really,
I actually
really
don't.
cool. Yeah,
I don't know which one you're talking about. I thought I did, but I actually don't.
it's a big one. So
Yeah.
it's a big ass box, man. And anyways, it was very cool. So that's the one that was the.
I'm sorry to hear that, Capybara. If you do, man, if you have any local toy shops or comic shops, maybe try to hit up some of those and try to develop a little bit of a relationship with the owners and try to become a regular. And, you know, when you start getting into little mom and pop stores like that, little mom and pop toy comic shops, like you come in there and you spend your money, they really do appreciate that. And you never know, like you might come across somebody cool who will kind of look out for you sometimes, or, you know, it's just yeah, I hope you find something, man. But that sucks that y'all don't have Target or Walmart's out there, man.
And Gage Butts, don't worry. I'm sure we'll be able to identify it when I go and buy the damn thing and show it on the next show. So
hell yeah,
we'll figure out then.
What are they called? Silverbolt Hyper?
I can't remember, but I hit it in the children's book section along with the other thing. So I think we're good, right?
That's hilarious.
I'm the hider, right?
The hider. You're one of those.
It's not Hyperdrive, it's Hyperdrive. Right?
Hyperdrive.
Hyperdrive.
Yes. Folk Radio says he would kill for a battle damaged bats and cat. I'm not sure. I don't know who that is. Are you familiar with those? I'm sure Gage is.
I don't know that one. No. Yeah. So
Fulcrum, you must be a hardcore Transformers fan.
Oh yeah. So.
Hell yeah, Capybara. Yeah, man. Absolutely.
So I have one more thing to show real quick, if you don't mind.
Dude, yeah, absolutely, man. Jump in, bro.
I want to say to Galactic Artisan Customs posted something, and I was like, dude, I want to buy that from you. And he did. He sold it to me for cheap. He found it on clearance. A lot of those figures from Revenge of the Sith packaging have been on clearance at Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
The only problem is I don't have a Walmart next to me, so within an hour and a half. So he graciously, I got the this awesome 501st figure, and so I'm really grateful for this. And he paid $9 for it. There's the clearance sticker, $9, and he sold it to me for $9. And I was like, you got to be kidding me, man, you know. But so I put a couple extra bucks in the PayPal for him, but you know, I was so grateful for this. And so you know me, Stoned. Most people know I'm going to keep this one in the box. This is a beauty. So
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, so I'm very happy to have that to my collection. So, but the car battery and the Power of the Force were my pickups for the last month. So.
I'm sorry about the car battery, dude. That will definitely put a wrench in some budget real quick, dude.
Real quick, man. Real quick. So yeah, please just remember to turn off your lights and all that shit. So yeah.
Oh, damn it. So I'll just go ahead and run through the. I don't have a whole lot else, but it has been about a month, so I do have a little bit, you know. But I might have to start slowing down. This is kind of like one of my last good hurrahs because now we're starting to get close to Thanksgiving, getting close to Christmas, so I'm about to start having to buy some presents. So I'm about to be slowing down a pretty good bit myself.
And by the way, speaking of, so I think I'm calling it. I'm calling it for 2025. I don't think there's any other figures coming out that I'm interested in, and I think I got my top 12 all figured out. How about you, man? Do you have it more or less?
To be honest, dude, I feel like I have my top 5 picked out. Beyond that, I haven't. My list is still a little unarranged, but I know my top 5. I'm pretty confident in my top 5.
Is there anything else coming out this year that is absolutely a must grab for you? I can't think of anything. I mean, maybe there's one more, but I feel like I'm pretty good for this year. Like there's nothing else I'm dying for that I know of, you know. But
I can't really think of anything, man. Besides that Commander Cody helmet, the Black Series Commander Cody. That's the only thing off the top of them. Yeah.
But for the Black Series figures, I think I'm calling it a wrap. You know, unless
I think
you know, but yeah.
I think you're right. I think it is time to start getting that list together. It's about time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's time. Yeah.
Galactic is the man. Fucking crazy how Rots has been hitting clearance. It is, dude, especially with the card backs. Where they fucked up, Fulcrum, I feel like, is putting the Magna Guard and Aayla Secura and Dooku. And then Dooku with the slack robes. He didn't even have the same stitching that the red and black box one has. It has less stitching. It has a weird poppy collar. And now, granted, the Aayla Secura photo reel is a little bit updated. Like, it's a little bit, her lips and her eyes, her eyebrows are a lot more crisper in the Revenge of the Sith card back. But where they fucked up, dude, was not putting fucking Anakin and Obi-Wan on that Revenge of the Sith card back. Why did they not? Maybe they're still planning for it. Maybe they have plans for it in the future. I will say this: Hasbro over the past 2 years, 3 years has really made a turnaround with their character selection. So I feel like sometimes a lot of the choices that we're seeing now have been made a year or two ago. So like I think we're starting to see some of those weird decisions start to phase out, hopefully. Like some of these weird 2-packs me and you have been clamoring on about Hyper, and just weird choices overall. But it is crazy how it's hitting $9 Revenge of the Sith card. Absolutely. It's a great pick. It's a steal, man.
Yeah. Okay, so first of all, it's called the Tactical Ops Trooper. I mean, this is a 501st Legion Trooper to me all day long, but Tactical Ops Trooper, I wonder if that's why some of these are going to clearance, because they're Googling, like somebody like me would go to the Walmart website and be like 501st Trooper and you can't find it. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know, but it seems like a strange name for that figure,
I think the only reason they did that is because the 3 3/4, when they did it, it says because back then they didn't have the battalions didn't have names, so it was just Tactical Ops Trooper on the 3 3/4.
Right, yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Top 5 figure video would be great. 5 gives you time to go over each of them and why you absolutely, man. We were thinking about maybe doing that before the night runs out. We'll see how much time we have going.
Yeah.
Gage, if you're still in here, man, I actually got this from your Target. Got the Marvel Legends Agent Anti-Villain, the Magic the Gathering collab with Marvel Legends. This figure's freaking badass,
Magic
dude.
the Gathering Spider-Man?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
It comes with a cool card that you can add to, like, if you play Magic the Gathering, it's got a card that you can put with your deck or whatever.
Okay, wow. Man, there's some crazy crossovers now, aren't there? It's like, wow.
It is, dude. I would love to get effects like this green. Let's see red and blue in the black series like this for Clone Blasters. That would be epic, dude.
Yeah.
Look at the green just pops. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the blue pistols, but it kind of gives it that.
It does kind of makes it fun.
It does, man. Yeah. Weird green neon. Like maybe he's shooting some kind of weird ammo or something like that. But just the costume itself is wicked. I kind of
like that, man. To be honest with you. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Symbiote arms, man.
Yeah,
you can hold the pistols with them and shit. And what's interesting about this is a lot of the time for me with older collectors, they've read the comics and they're buying the figures for it. A lot of the times I'm buying the figure, then I'm like looking up the comic representation. So this is actually not even Peter. This is Flash Thompson, and this is after he became the guy who bullied Peter in high school. Flash Thompson. He and Hyper, you're probably familiar with this whole comic story, but he becomes a soldier, gets stationed in Iraq, loses both of his legs to an IED, and comes back to the States, bonds with a symbiote, Venom, the Venom symbiote, which, again, he's able to grow his legs back. And at some point in time, he comes in contact with, that's when he became Agent Venom. Or, no, I'm sorry, that's when he became Anti-Venom. Mm-hmm. No, Agent Venom. And then he comes in contact, at some point throughout the comics, he comes in contact with Mr. Negative, with his powers, and then he becomes Agent Anti-Venom, and something with Mr. Negative's powers, like it basically bleaches the symbiote, and he becomes Agent Anti-Venom, like the white look you have here. So I thought it was like a really wild comic story, and I was like, damn, I might need to try to track down these comics and read that, because it sounds freaking awesome. And the design of the suit is just, it's like a really weird medieval effect. It's got like really cool spikes, and
there's that cake.
Oh yeah, baby! Look at that Spidey cake right there, boy.
Oh man, there it is.
Epic.
It's the money shot, right?
So really freaking cool, man. I just love the look of that, man. Thank you, dude. Marvel Legends is the one that I'm looking for. It's a battle damage Spidey. It's a Magic the Gathering, still a big pack.
Yep.
But it's Peter in his regular red and blue, but it's all torn up and it's brand new. All the wounds and it's blood and everything. Everything is sculpted. All the tears are sculpted. It's a beautiful, badass looking figure, man. I want it so bad.
That's cool. Wow. Okay, so I'll have to look out for those. I just want to see them. You know, I just want to see them in Magic the Gathering Marvel Legend. Okay, cool. Wow. Yeah.
Now I will say they're like $40, but the reason is supposedly you can get the card if you're not a Magic the Gathering player, and you can sell those cards for like $10 or $15, and you can make a little bit of your money back, and then it's a $30 figure. You know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely pricey. The card is cool looking. I don't play it, but and the colors are absolutely awesome. Gage. Hell yeah, man. It gives it a really, really cool color. Looks better in person. Stone Capybara says. And then also says, I really need to check out the Agent Venom stuff. What a cool! That's what I'm saying, man. I think I'm going to try to like start looking up the comics for that. And glad you like it too, Big. It's such a cool one, Mike. It's just badass looking, dude. Really,
I like the proportions of it. It's he's definitely a beefier. He's not quite Spidey and he's not quite Venom. He's somewhere in between, and I like that. You know,
dude. That you're spitting facts. I feel like he's almost got that Captain America build to him.
Yeah,
you know,
a
little bit beefier.
Yeah, that's
really absolutely cool. Dude.
Yeah.
So got that guy. I was like, okay, he's cool. I'm gonna have to look up the comics for that. Then wrapping it up here, I actually got a gift from Hyper. I cannot wait to review her.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I sent you that.
Kim Jinx Araski. I'm probably butchering that, but this chick looks awesome.
So she's part of the Arashikage. The Arashikage in G.I. Joe lore is the secret cult of ninjas. Almost like the League of Shadows from Batman.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Remember in Batman Begins, the League of Shadows, the Arashikage are very similar. So Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, Stalker the Ranger, a lot of both good and evil Joes are out. They train at the same ninja facilities, the Arashikage. Yeah. And they all have that sort of barcode red. I think you'll see somewhere on that figure that she's got the barcode red tattoo on her forearm or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
check it out.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Looks awesome.
She's a great figure. I love that figure. You might see that figure on a list this year, as a matter of fact.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I'm excited to open her up, man. She looks freaking badass. You already know you got me into G.I. Joes.
Oh yeah, well, you know, and you said, you made a good point. You said, you know, the G.I. Joes have some incredible female figures. I think the Joes female figures are probably the best female figures there are, just for what they come with and the skin tones and all kind of, you know, and that one is just a lot of fun because you get you get the mask, the unmasked, you get so many good, cool things. And it's a ninja figure, so it's super, super articulated. So I thought you'd like that one. Yeah.
It's all, and you're absolutely spitting facts about just because you can like really pull off some really cool feminine pose. Like you can actually make it like stand like a woman. You know, I just being able to emulate that with a 1/12 scale piece of plastic is just fun. You know, like I have CoverGirl crying.
CoverGirl is still, I think she is a top-notch figure.
She's so badass.
That's just one of the great figures in your collection, man. Like of anything, you know, it's just a great figure. I love that figure.
She's really freaking cool, man. She came loaded down with accessories, the paint apps on her, like the Pitts Garage on her hat right here. That's
cool, right?
Insane, dude.
Yeah.
The AFV patch on her, like, look at that, man. That's insane.
Yeah.
So good, man.
For the G.I. Joe fans in the house, they know that CoverGirl was the driver of the coolest G.I. Joe vehicle of all time, the Wolverine, which you as a Wolverine fan, it's almost like you could get, I hope they release that because the Wolverine is so sick. And she was just a great Joe. I do wish that they release her again with the Wolverine because I'm telling you, man, that's a keeper. You know?
I know you were kind of mentioning that to me, man. See, the Wolverine, I'm not as knowledgeable about G.I. Joe as you, but I'm getting there. I'm starting to dabble here.
Yeah.
But if it's as badass as you haven't led me astray yet, man. So if you're saying it's gonna be badass, I'm gonna have to take your word for it, dude.
It's gonna be badass. In fact, like as much as the Snowcat is awesome, you know, we talked a lot about the G.I. Joe Snowcat and
man.
There were a lot of us who were like, Snowcat's great, let's make that the next one. Let's give Cover Girl the Wolverine first. And they didn't, but who knows? Maybe someday. Maybe that'll be a good one. So
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
And we have an interesting question here. Me and Hyper have talked much about this, Stone Capybara. Why does G.I. Joe come with so much compared to Marvel Legends? Is it because Hasbro owns Joe's? That is a big portion of why they own the rights to G.I. Joe, so they can make whatever characters figures for a lot less. They don't have to pay for licensing or anything like that. But me and Hyper have talked a lot about it, and we're kind of tired of them leaning back on that, because me and Hyper, especially me more so, I used to be a big defender, because Star Wars, Marvel, both two of the top 5 IPs of all time, and I could get why having the rights for something like that could cost to make characters from this IP, from this franchise. I get that, but it gets to a point where, like, I got tired of making excuses for it, and I think Hyper kind of opened my eyes a little bit. Not that I do my own research and everything like that. It's not like just Hyper said it and I was like, oh yeah, but it's like Hyper's never led me astray. He's always said things within reason, with a level head. Me and him have a shared mindset when it comes to collecting. So I know when he's mentioned this before, it comes from a place of good intentions. And I'm just kind of tired of just chalking up to like, oh, well, licensing is expensive for Star Wars and Marvel, so that's why we can't get alt hands or more soft goods or wires in our soft goods. Because then you look at lines like Marvel Legends for $22, and now obviously they've started to go up too. You're seeing them for now $24.99 and $34.99. But for a minute there, even before the price increase in the tariffs, McFarlane was giving us some really badass soft goods wired capes for $21.99. And like, yeah. I'm just like, well, damn, why couldn't Hasbro just take that extra mile? Like, they're making money because we're getting awesome kit. We got Sebulba, Shakti, Luminara last year at New York Comic Con, or not New York, no, I'm sorry, London Comic Con, London MCM, not New York Comic Con. And like, the character selection has made a 180 over the past 2 years, and it's due to new employees and management over at Hasbro. It's made a big difference. But it's just like, me and Hyper are tired of hearing the license excuse, because we're getting new sculpts, new molds with awesome paint accessories, getting new engineering with articulation. We have the Super Battle Droid, the Droideka comes to mind, Sebulba himself. Those are brand new. You know how much time it takes to go just put in somebody's got to figure out how the figure's going to move, where you're going to put in the sculpt lines at, where it's so much that goes into it, man. It's like they're making money. Black Series is doing good. We're eating good as fans, so it's like they're starting to listen to fans. We're starting to see swoosh blade effects, and it's a big, man. Kerry Bear, we've talked about this so much, dude. Like so freaking much.
I would say that, and again, everything is just my opinion, and I think that's worth mentioning so that we don't turn a mountain into a molehill or anything. But in my opinion, it's worth mentioning one more time that the Acolyte line really sort of blows the idea that licensing is expensive, because with the Acolyte line, you got robes and you got lightsabers for all the Jedi characters. And you say, okay, well, if the Acolyte line can get robes for all their Jedi characters, why can't Obi-Wan and Anakin come with a robe? It's the same line, it's the same license, it's the same IP, it's the same everything. And you realize, in my opinion, but I've been doing this a while now, and in my opinion, it's because they're going to give you, they have another opportunity to sell the same figure with the robe a year down the line. And then they're going to have an opportunity to sell you the same figure a year after that with an unlit lightsaber, no robe. So that's how they do it. They just keep doing these things. And so, they've got an Anakin and an Obi-Wan buck that they know that they can take to the bank 100 times moving forward. And so, with a G.I. Joe character, a specific G.I. Joe character like Cover Girl, they're gonna issue her once, give you everything and call it a day, or but what I'm saying is there's more opportunities to sell Anakin and Obi-Wan 100 times as opposed to a G.I. Joe figure, so they know that they don't want to give you the definitive Anakin or Obi-Wan all in one shot, because if they do that, they can never sell it to you again. So that's what we're basically, our premise is. And it's from a marketing standpoint, if you are a shareholder, that makes a lot of sense. of course you would do it that way. But as a collector and as a fan, it drives you bananas because that's how you get. It's Balin's Skull Mercenary, right? It's that whole thing again where you get Balin's Skull, and then you get him 6 months later. A month later, yeah, with the cloak, and that drives people crazy. But they know they can do it, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So great. Thank you for asking, Capybara. It's something that me and Hyper talk about quite a lot, and you know, it's definitely an interesting conversation. And you know, obviously, this is like Hyper said, these are our opinions. We definitely don't have the answers by any means, but
we don't have any. I don't have any insider information, but you know, you follow trends and you follow what makes sense, and you look at the rest of the world in general, and other companies and other products do this all the time, and so it just makes sense that Hasbro follows suit, you know.
Totally, man.
Yeah.
So I got 3 more things. That's
and
then I'll go ahead and wrap it up for the night. Picked this up at Target the other night. We have the old
there it is, the wrestler.
Yep. There it is. Yep. Ultimate Collection. I think this is like the Phantom version of Taker. I forget what arc this is. I forget now. It's badass, man. He's got his purple boots, purple gloves. He's got the mask. It's freaking
he
badass.
comes with his overcoat too. He got the duster coat in there too.
Yeah, not the duster coat, but he does have like the I wish
overcoat.
he did.
Yeah. Okay, the hat, it's all there.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
so
yeah, man.
Super stoked about that. That's gonna
purple gloves look good on that. I like that. Yeah,
they do look really good, man.
That looks
very
cool,
nice.
Man. I like that figure. Yeah, that's cool.
Trying to show it now. There we go.
How many wrestling figures is that now of the new collection? The new
of the new ones, I think we're at. I think this is 4. I got 2 Stone Colds, 2 Undertakers.
Was that 184? Did you say 184?
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Like, what am I doing?
Right.
Hyper, you'll love this one, man. I've been wanting this one for quite some time. We love our Spidey. You know we do. Me and Hyper are obsessed. Mm-hmm. Spidey's my guy. I got ink of him. Retro card Green Goblin. Finally. Took too long to make this happen.
That's a good one right there. Yeah.
Tripod.
Classic colors. Does he have his glider? I can't. Yeah, he's got the glider.
Right? Yes, he does.
Okay. Yep. There it is. I see it.
So.
And you got the Norman Osborn head sculpt.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Pumpkin
yes, sir.
Bomb? Is there a pumpkin bomb in there? Yes. Is that one under his head? Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Beautiful card. So stoked.
If I'm gonna buy any of the retro Marvels, it would be I would reserve room for 2, Green Goblin and Hobgoblin. I'm there for that.
That Hobgoblin is awesome too. I like Green Goblin more, but the figure wise, something about that yellow and orange just speaks to me, dude.
Great. It's so great. Yeah.
And Mark Hamill voiced them in the animated series too.
Yeah, I know.
Just yeah.
Right.
Hyper, you'll love this. This is my last pickup. My most important pickup of the night.
Let's see what he's got.
So I gotta give a quick shout out to my place where me and Mrs. Stone do a lot of our figgy hunting. They take care of us. They take care of me. I've spent a lot of money there, but they've also cut me some great deals. LT Toys, if you're ever in the South Carolina area, check them out.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome guys up there, Lawson and his dad. And a lot of the stuff in my room has come from that place. But this one here, dude, my first graded comic ever. You know, I've been getting.
I know what this is. Mm-hmm.
Got the Spawn #1.
Oh yeah,
Todd McFarlane, 1992 first print, 9.4 grade by CGC.
All right, I want to know. You don't have to say if you don't want to, but was that more than $100?
I'm actually super comfortable with saying how much. $75.
Oh, all day.
$75, man. I had to. I seen them posted on their Instagram, and I was like, I immediately messaged him. I was like, how much for the Spawn #1? He's like, I think 70. Don't quote me. I was like, I'm coming to get it today. And I ended up unsending the message. I was like, let me talk to Mrs. Stone first, and then talk to her a little bit. I was like, I'm not gonna get it. Maybe $70. But then I sold a 12 string. That's really what helped fund this. I sold a 12 string that I've had since high school for like $125. So that really helped. But this is a really cool grail for me because I've said it before. I've become a huge McFarlane fan, obviously because of Hyper. I've been collecting his toys, but also his art style, his comics, his Spider-Man was revolutionary. And I know obviously he wasn't the first one to draw Spider-Man, but it was almost like he was a pioneer with how the extra lines, the big eyes, the lanky, super dynamic nature of he just revolutionized Spider-Man, you know, and like a lot of people after him try to emulate his there was essence of Todd McFarlane in their Spider-Mans. Like there's going to be the greats like John Romita Sr., John Romita Jr. You got those are just two that come off the bat. There's another great one that I love. I'm forgetting now. I have a poster of him up here. I forget his name, but a lot of awesome talented people who have drawn Spidey, but McFarlane, and Image Comics, he leaves Marvel, goes to form Image Comics, one of the biggest independent comic companies ever, and has the longest running independent comic himself, with that being spawned over, I think there's over 300 issues I think it might be 500 issues now, actually. A lot of issues
up there,
spawned. So that's really, I'm done yapping.
What is the grade on it? What is the grade on it?
It's a 9.4, which is
9.4, man.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
9.8s here and there, but you know, they're a little more expensive. But I feel like it's awesome. I was just so stoked, man.
Have you shown that to Marcus yet? Has he seen that yet? Because he collects comics too, doesn't he?
To who now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't you have a relative who collects comics?
Oh yeah, you're talking about
Curtis, rather. Curtis.
Curtis and Bruce, my uncle who does my tattoos. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So that's just and it's just a beautiful piece of artwork, man. Like look at Spawn, the green glow in effect.
Cool. Yep.
Awesome, man. Just so
I don't think I've ever seen that in person. That's really cool, man. Yeah.
Well, if you ever come through South Carolina, man, when you come to in the Stone Collector Room, man,
you know I will, man. You know,
one day I want to see your display too, dude. It's only going to be a matter of time.
You can come up. There's plenty of room, right? So
that'd be awesome, dude.
Yeah,
it's going to happen one day. It's not even there's no doubt in my mind.
You better believe that. Yes, indeed.
So there's one thing I want to plug before we end the show tonight, and I've mentioned it on my channel before, but I know we have some new faces in chat tonight. We have something going on amongst the community. If you're a Black Series collector, we're doing something called the Black Series Most Wanted. It's a lot of channels, including myself, are trying to get this campaign going. We have the lead marketer at Hasbro, Brandon, aka Hero Collections. He's very well documented and up to date on what we're doing here. So, real quick, sorry everybody. I just 9.4. Thank you so much, Capybara. Sorry, we're forgetting y'all been popping off tonight, man. Thank you, Dante. Thank you, guys. You collected graded 2. Awesome, Capybara. So awesome, man. Gage says he loves LT Toys. Gets all his Transformers there. Awesome, dude. That's awesome. And we start yapping, and y'all know how it goes, chat. We appreciate y'all. Stone Capybara says I collect a lot of Tamashii Nation stuff, and they do the same. So we all deal with it as collectors. Yeah, sorry, y'all. We got a little sidetracked here. But Black Series Most Wanted, very, very important to a lot of us in the community. And I just want to go, if y'all would be so kind to go check us out on Instagram, I'm going to pull it up here real quick. And in the span of less than 2 weeks, we managed to get 500 followers, and we have a lot of people like resharing, a lot of big names in the community like Sir Dork, Robo, Yakface that are reposting and sharing stuff and plugging it in their live stream. Sith Lord 229, who's been a really big staple in the community, Star Wars action figure community specifically. But you can see we're at almost 550, and it's been going just a little over 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, something like that now. And we're going to be December 1st. We're dropping a Google Doc form for everybody to fill out, and you can fill out your top 12 most wanted Black Series figures. You can see here we have some wanted posters. We have what looks to be maybe Bail Organa, perhaps. Then we got, I'm actually not seeing, that's another cool thing. I'm not even aware entirely of who this is, and it's another fun thing. You can be like, well, damn, who is that? I can't tell. There's been a couple of them that have been like that for me, man.
That almost looks like a Knight of Ren. Go back a minute.
Dude, it might be, dude.
Is that one of the Knights of Ren or something? Which would be a cool figure. I'd be down with that, you know? Yeah.
You'd buy Knights of Ren?
I would buy a Knight of Ren Black Series figure. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Got I think that's Admiral Radis.
Is it Radis? Yeah. Okay.
Some kind of, or it might be Akbar.
Admiral Radis is a first day of issue pickup for me. Absolutely.
Awesome, dude.
I love me them.
There's a clone trooper right there. There's just a bunch of plugs of different streams that we've all done together. So like Digest is getting involved with us. They've made an awesome freaking I Want You style war poster. I love that so much. There's also Great White North Empire is another. There's been people that have been making their own graphics. Here's Sir Dork plugging this live on his Dorkcast. I reached out to him and he was super humble and got back to me and was just shout out to Sir Dork for being so freaking cool, man. But he talked about it on his Dorkcast. There's me yapping about it. There's just a lot of hype being brought to this, man. We're trying to bring this to the masses of all Black Series collectors because this is your chance. Hasbro is watching what we have going on here. If you want your voice to be heard, and I have no doubt that there's people who want Black Series figures made. If you collect Black Series, there's got to be at least 5 characters that you want to see made. This is your moment to kind of tell Hasbro and like shoot a message. Now, you will have to enter your email when the Google Doc form drops December 1st. We're going to be live streaming over on Blitz Transmissions channel over on Tommy, so check him out after the stream as well. He popped in here a little earlier, Blitz Transmissions. And so, yeah, we're going to be live streaming over on his YouTube channel December 1st when we drop the Google Doc form. We're going to be all sharing our own personal top 12s. I'm going to do a separate Simply Stone stream. Maybe we'll do a Stone and Hyper with a couple of our bodies talking about our top 12s. So you got to get in on all this, man. This is like, look, we got a medical droid right here, dude. Like, just the most. It can be figures that are already like. If you want a redone Black Series General Grievous, you can put that. If you want an Acklay or a Reek, like not two of the in one choice, but like if you wanted a Reek or like a redone Wampa or something like that, you can do that. We got a Darth Bane right here, dude. We're getting a lot of Legends lists made. Here's a Geonosian Warrior that Hasbro would kill. A Geonosian Warrior right here, man. That's
a top for me, yeah.
Dude, pick up like 2 or 3 of those easily, man. We also got covered and by multiple news outlets with comicbookmovie.com covered what we have going on, and the Sci-Fi and Fantasy Gazette, the next big thing. Hasbro, we literally made headlines, y'all, doing this. We've made such a wave. Collectors launched new campaign for Star Wars toy line, and Hasbro's watching. Like, we are making waves, man. We're getting this heard. We're getting this out to people. And I'm just super excited, man. I have been waiting for something like this in the community-wise. Look, here's a Mandalorian, a freaking Super Commando with the horns on it. Like, dude, this is something so cool and interactive for the community to all collaborate on and have fun to do together while we are in these downtime, these slow months of November through January, February. So there's a little look at Blitz room back there that we were talking about earlier. But yeah, man. So if you want to please get in on this and give us your top 12. We also have templates that are also available that you can find everything linked on our Instagram here in the bio and everything. You could find the Google link form to these templates so you can place your own pictures and characters and everything, man. You can share them on your Instagram and be sure to hashtag Black Series Most Wanted. And yeah, man, that's really all I got to say, man. I'm super excited for this. As soon as Tommy pitched us the idea, I was like, yep, let's do it, man. I'm so down. And we have Sci-Fi Dude popping in towards the end of the stream saying, hello, everybody. What is up, dude?
What's up, man? Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you, dude.
Hey, real quick, I know we're going to wrap it up here, but I got a quick question for you. So
absolutely, dude.
Your top let's just stick to Black Series right now. Top Black Series list of 2025. Are you going to drop that in the beginning of December, end of December, January? Where are you gonna drop yours?
So typically the way that I do it, I think the past 2 years when I've done a top 10 of the year, I think I film it towards the beginning of December, so I know like there's no crazy last minute releases or something hits the shelves. And I usually do it before or right. Because a lot of the time too, content slows down too, man. So a lot of the time around the new year and stuff, people are looking for something to watch. So I think maybe slightly before Christmas or after, or even in the new year. But I kind of like to do it in the same year personally.
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do, the last 2 years in a row, I did my top 12s. I put them right after January 1st, because that gives you the whole year, like you say. And you're right.
Yes.
There's that New Year's weekend. There's that slow week after Christmas. It's a great time to do it. So I think I'm going to drop mine probably like maybe the 1st or 2nd of January, something like that, and it's a top 12 for me. So, one for every month. So, all right, cool. It's interesting. I didn't know if maybe you wanted to launch them. So, kind of like Stones and Hypers kind of when they're the same time period or something, but we can or not. It doesn't matter. But I thought it might be fun to see
you
what
have
our
your
lists
top-
look like.
What for like your top 12 for the year or top 12 for the Black Series Most Wanted for the year?
I got my top 12 for the year for 2025 all
Okay.
figured out now. Unless some crazy thing I find in December, but like I said, I don't think there's anything else coming out that's going to make my list. But I don't know, maybe you're right. Somewhere between Christmas and New Year's Day, I'm going to drop that so people can watch it, It's kind of a fun time to watch videos, so.
It is, dude. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
I'm interested to see your picks, man. I still I'm up to my fifth one, but then beyond that, I gotta sit down and rank because I grab all the figures off the shelf, I put them in front of me. I because some of these figures came out back in January, March, so it's kind of good to sit down and revisit them, like some of the it's just fun, so that's what I like to do. What's up, Bender?
I would say from my tastes, my personal tastes, I think the absolute haters of the year were the ones that came out a little bit earlier in the year as opposed to the ones that came out a little bit later. How do you do you agree or
I do, man, because you gotta think we got Shakti, Sebulba, Savage. We got the new Han, Leia, so many bangers this year, dude. It's gonna believe it or not, I think you're gonna be surprised how I don't want to give too much away, of course, but I think you're gonna be surprised how low some of the OT stuff is, and it hurts. It's really just one technically.
Yeah, I believe it, man. No, it's so I think you'll be very surprised at my list too. So it's going to be very fun to do this. It's going to be a lot of fun to do it, and I definitely think our lists are going to be very different.
There's always some crossover and carryover with it, and then there's it's a little bit of balance,
Right.
I feel like me and you will do a Stone and Hyper of our top 12. We'll do our own videos, of course, on our channels, but we can totally do a stream on that. But then I want you to think about your top 12 figures that you want for most Star Wars Most Wanted Black Series. So because I
got it. I've already got it. I've been working on that. Yes.
Good. Because we want to try to get some of our Clan Stone members like Brian, Jacob, Eric, Galactic Arts and Customs, get some of those guys on to give their top 12s. I just feel like it'll be fun to hear everybody's lists.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Don't worry. That list is on its way because I've just taken a lot of time thinking about it and I want to make sure whenever you have an opportunity to do this, like I take it really seriously because it's like, okay, this is my one crack, so
that's what I'm saying, man. I've been taking it seriously since day one, man. Literally the second night I went and made all my posters like immediately. I'm probably taking it too seriously, but at the same time, I take my action figures seriously. I take my collecting seriously,
Hey Bender, what's up, man? Good to see you. Popping in at the here. I'm going to tell you right now, for my top 12 most wanted, I'm just going to tell you what straight up number one is for me. And this is going to come as no surprise. It's going to be Garindon, the Imperial Spy. I figure. I gotta have him.
Top 12.
Oh yeah, he's number one. I'm talking about the OT, yes, not the Mandalorian one. He was cool, but I'm talking about the real deal.
77, baby.
Yes, I need that figure.
Yeah,
just I don't even think it needs to be on a list. I think people all want that figure. I think that's a universally desired figure.
I've seen a lot of lists with it already, dude.
Yeah,
including my own. He's in my top 12.
Good.
Yeah,
yes.
man. Yeah. Bly, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months, man. I appreciate you very much, man.
Yeah.
Enjoy the replay, dude. Absolutely.
I was gonna say, man, thank you. This has got to be the liveliest chat we have had in many months. This has been wild. Yeah,
it has, dude. And I just I love you, dude. Chat, I love y'all. I always try to find that balance. I'm always trying to pay attention to Hyper. I want also because the reason we're doing this is because of y'all, chat. Like y'all take us off on so many tangents and awesome fun conversations. At the end of the day, y'all are here watching me in Hyper, but like the point of us streaming is to interact with y'all. And like we want y'all to feel like when y'all come into the Stone and Hyper show or just my live streams in general or just our channels, we want y'all to feel like y'all are walking into the room. Y'all are walking in. We're talking about action figures. We're hanging out, forgetting the stresses and all the bullshit of the fucking day. Like that's how we want y'all to feel is exactly that. So me and Hyper are just super glad that our authenticity exudes onto y'all, and y'all can like see that we really care about what we're doing here, man. We want to give y'all an escape as well. That's why we're all here, is to just rid the stress of everyday life, man. This is a joyful hobby, man. And that's why we're all doing it. That's the main point.
I'll tell you what else is joyful, and it's what the people want to talk about. This coffee talk, and I got an announcement, and I'm so excited.
Oh Lord!
Because tomorrow morning, I crack open. It is peppermint mocha latte season starting tomorrow. I can't wait.
Okay,
can't wait. It
sounds delicious.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, it's on, and then it's peppermint mocha latte till January 15th. Right? I bought. You guys, listen. I did the unthinkable. I went to the grocery store last week. I bought all the bags of the peppermint. That's peppermint awesome, dude. Latte. Starbucks, they couldn't stop me, but the guy was so pissed. He's like, "You're taking all those bags?" I'm like, "I don't see anybody else here. I'm taking them all. I can buy all these."
They're mine now. I got the money
now. 7 bags out the door. I'm so excited that if I do it right, I bought 7 bags. I'm ready to go. So I'm like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through like 2 bags. Well, like 1 bag a week, and then like maybe do like a regular coffee bag, mix it up. I got to make sure I have enough to get through, because that's all they got at my store. So I could probably sell these bags for $200 a piece, right? Because there's such a premium on them right now. But
yeah,
yes, that's right, chat. I bought all the peppermint coffee. That's where the other Star Wars budget went for this month, was the peppermint coffee. So yes, indeed. Tomorrow it begins.
Little coffee talk before we end the stream. It's kind of become a regular here on the Stone and Hyper Show. Anytime we talk about coffee, y'all have already been super lively tonight, but anytime we bring up coffee, y'all go fucking nuts. So like, I think it's a staple now. I think it's officially a segment. It's coffee talk. So real quick,
I got to do blood work next week. It's going to come out peppermint pink.
All right, drop those coffee orders, and we got a Mama Mando joke to end the night as well with coffee talk. It says,
what we got?
Star Wars fans don't smoke cigarettes after sex; they chew baka.
Oh,
that was good. That was good, Mom. I like that one. That was a good one.
Oh, that was a good one.
They chew baka. That's a good one.
All right.
All right, we got our first coffee order here, Hyper. Iced American. Jacob is always on that Americano, dude.
He is. He lives out there in Americano country, first of all.
That's true.
Let's face it.
In the Northwest, baby.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Mountains,
exactly.
baby.
Yeah.
That was clever. It was a good one. And then RebelScum is drinking a chai latte.
Oh. Elite. That's delicious.
My wife has been wanting to. You like them?
Chai lattes?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, go get yourself a chai latte. You're gonna say thank you, Hyper.
What is it?
Okay. Chat, do the honors, won't you please? So chai latte. Chai is a tea, chai tea, and then they make it into a latte. It's got like, okay, I'm gonna use the word notes. It's got notes of like everything delicious. What is it? It's like nutmeg. There's like nutmeg and cinnamon and cream and it's so good. There's like some
yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Am I right with the notes? The notes of nutmeg, especially. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
It kind of tastes.
I have to try it.
Like you dipped like a really tasty piece of tree bark into your coffee, or I don't know. There's this earthiness, earthiness.
Yeah, I love stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, you're gonna be a chai latte guy.
I'll try it. Absolutely. And I think I'm down. Want to get a mocha choker bullshit?
Right. No, you know what? 420 said it best. Just lots of spices, man.
Lots of spice and sugar, and milk.
Yeah, spices, sugar, milk, and tea.
You like regular chai tea, Hyper? You ever had that?
I do. I do like chai tea, but I would pick a
latte,
chai latte over it any day. Yeah, I mean,
okay.
But
But yeah, you're gonna love it, man.
We do need to get Hyper some apple cider when he comes down here, Mom.
You better believe it.
Dude, my mom makes awesome cider, dude.
Well, as a matter of fact, I might actually be coming down over in the late winter, early spring. So stand by.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Right? Just put some in the fridge. Keep it.
I'm not, I'm not extending an invite without permission because my mom's already said, dude, you got a room to stay. If you want to stay at my mom's, there you can. My brother's got a whole Star Wars themed room, dude. It's epic. That's it. Just I'm just saying. And there's a couple comic shops around here.
Oh, dude, count me in. Let's. It's happening. It's happening. I got a lot of free time coming up, so yes, absolutely.
Well, we need to make it happen, dude. Real quick, we have Shelf Life here, which is also another dude who has been pretty heavily involved with the movement behind Black Series Most Wanted. It was kind of his idea to get the customizers involved. So Hyper, you and him would probably have a lot in common, man. He buys a lot of customs. He supports a lot of creators and stuff like Cook and Beb Art.
Yeah, check me out on my channel or on Instagram or something, man. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude. Yeah, Shelf Life. Check out Hyper, man. You'd like him, dude. He does awesome stuff.
And how do you take your coffee? Right?
And how do you take your coffee? Shelf Life. What's your coffee order, bro?
What's your coffee order?
Order, bro.
Right.
Doing coffee talk.
Right.
Apple cider. Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I love
incredibly based. Yes, sir. Brian says got an apple orchard in his backyard. Cider and Brian, stop. Cider and donuts.
Oh,
donuts
yeah,
is my weakness.
Oh, yeah.
Hot chocolate. Sci-Fi dude is spitting. I loves me some hot chocolate, dude.
Oh, totally, man. Yep.
Marshmallows or no marshmallows?
Okay. I actually, so here's one of my guilty pleasures in life. Okay. I have a marshmallow company, and every month we buy one specialty marshmallow, and every state has its own specialty marshmallow. And right now we're on Alabama coconut marshmallows, coconut rum marshmallows. Alabama has like the coconut. It's incredible, man. It's called I'll show you a picture of it. So yeah, you go online, and it's this marshmallow company, and they specialize in homemade delicious marshmallows for your hot chocolate. So every year at Christmas time, all month long, we buy one marshmallow per month. And then when we have company and stuff at Christmas time, you can pick the marshmallow that you want. And these marshmallows are like peppermint chocolate marshmallows, coconut rum marshmallows, like all these insane marshmallows. So you get your hot chocolate, and then my wife has like these little mason jars with all the different custom marshmallows in them. It is beyond delicious. It's crazy. Like for Christmas morning and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And oh my God, this marshmallow company. There's more ways to spend your money these days. Like it's between, like, of course there's a custom marshmallow company out there. And of course my wife has a subscription to it. Like, it's wild what you can spend your money on these days.
I didn't even know that was a thing, dude. Never even heard of that.
So it all started last year when I went to Disney World with my sister to go check out Star Wars World. There was this marshmallow kiosk, and I'm walking through Star Wars World, and bam, they're like, "You want to try a free marshmallow?" And I'm like, "Of course." And the next thing I know, I've signed up for it. I've signed up for the Marshmallow of the Month Club, and you get to go and pick out your marshmallow, and it's from a different state, and you got all these. It's a problem. It's so delicious.
I love that I now know that exists. I feel like I truly learned something tonight. That's correct. I did not know that there was a specific marshmallow for each state. That is crazy.
It's stoned. I'm gonna send you the link because it's life-changing, man. It's life-changing.
I want to check it out, dude.
For Christmas, do yourself a favor.
Okay.
Buy the December marshmallow of the month, or whatever it is.
Okay.
They're like $8. Get them, put them in your cocoa, and you're gonna be like, this is something else, right? Yeah. So
I'm gonna have to make it happen, dude. I'm gonna make it happen.
Exactly, right? So
Shelflife says, "Will do, brother." He says, "Shit, used to do black forever. Kind of been doing with honey now. Got to help." Oh, yeah, honey is the dude. That helped.
I'm with you.
They found Egyptian tombs. Still good honey. Crazy.
That's right. And mostly I do black coffee myself these days, but yeah, like on a Sunday I'll mix it up, do something fun, but
See, typically, when I make coffee at home, I do like a teaspoon and a half of sugar, and it's mostly like a pretty strong splash of creamer.
Okay, right.
That's kind of how I do mine. I've cut down on my sugar a whole lot, dude. I've lost like almost 20 pounds over the past 3 months.
I was gonna say you're looking svelte, man. You're looking svelte over there.
It. I'm trying, bro.
That's why he's wearing the light blue shirt, because he's like, check this new
I'm trying to have the gut, bro.
Listen, man, it's all good. Yeah. So
I appreciate it, dude.
Chat smelt over there. Yeah.
Got a call for the night. Had a great time hanging out with y'all. Appreciate you stopping by for the first time,
Thank you so much, man. Yeah, we really appreciate it. We'll be back.
Totally. Check out my buddy Hyper, dude. Thanks for good to see you, man. Hope you have a good night. We're getting ready to call it too, man. Thank you. Yeah. So y'all, Maximum Stoner Talk, absolutely, Capybara, absolutely. So y'all, with that being said, it has been Hyper. You got anything coming up for the channel, man? You want to plug real quick before we call tonight?
Yeah. So I again, so sometimes real life issues get in the way of your best laid plans, and so this past month has been quite a challenge, and just sort of outside of the channel, I was trying to explain to Stoned a little while ago. Sometimes you got a pretty good hitting streak, and you're like, hey, I'm hitting pretty well, and all of a sudden John Smoltz steps on the mound and smokes you in 3 pitches, and that's kind of where I'm at. I feel like John Smoltz is on the mound, and I'm 0-2. So that's all right. Things happen. That's okay. We'll get back on it soon. I've got so many things to post. I gotta finish doing stuff, and so yes, in the next week or so, I will have some new content to post. But there's plenty of stuff there. If you like customs and dioramas, there's a lot of stuff to check out, and I'll have some new stuff coming soon. So thanks.
Awesome, dude. Hey, y'all know me. Everything that I showed y'all tonight, I'll probably be reviewing at some point. I'm always posting something, so I appreciate everybody that watches all my content outside of Star Wars. It really does mean a lot to me. I know I'm mostly a Star Wars focused Black Series bread and butter channel, but I appreciate y'all watching all my other stuff. It really does mean a lot to me. So real quick, just because it was such an amazing night and we got some new members tonight, we did get some very generous super stickers and super chats from some people. We have new member Stone Capybara with us. Thank you so much for becoming a part of Clan Stone, dude. Jacob is a member for 6 months. We also got Kyle, a part of Clan Stone. Thank you so much, dude. And then Bly's been a member for 2 months. Thank you all so much, man. It really does mean a lot to me. I am very humbled to even be in a position that y'all put me in to say that I have a channel membership. It's just really cool, man. So with that being said, everybody, I'm going to take us out here, and we hope you all have a great night. Thank you all so much for joining us for Stone and Hyper episode 27, baby. It was a fun night. Awesome toy news. We'll see y'all next time. Love y'all. Much love. May the horse be with you. And we out. Now.